All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the One Play MLBB Open. We are well into week number 3, and we do have the teams that's going to compete today. Now, it's been some fun weeks before this. The first 2 weeks, we've seen some new names and faces that we haven't really seen before. And they've proven themselves to be very, very strong Mobile Legends teams and players. And we've seen some awesome plays, some huge comebacks from some of the teams, especially the one team that I saw made a huge comeback all the way from the lower bracket, Team Straubensoft. So it was pretty interesting, and I can't wait to jump right into this week's matches. Now, for today's matches, we're gonna have to wait a little bit because we're sorting out the brackets. And once the brackets are up, we will get back into the team that we're gonna stream today, which we do have some returning teams that I'm really excited to see play today. We have names like Suren Aja. Now, I don't think Team Suren Aja have played in one play before, but I can tell you right now that they are one team to look out for. Okay, so other teams that we are going to be seeing play today are like Ninja Gaming. We're also going to see play Quixotic Vast and Tarika Musra and some other teams that I don't think we've seen before. So we're going to see some fresh blood. All right. So yeah, this is all thanks to One Play Esports for making all these things possible, for putting all these together, and because of that, we can watch some awesome Mobile Legends games. And of course, everything's organized on the Metadatas platform, and it's being organized by Cresmos. So thank you everyone involved, and thank you guys for sticking around. I'm sleepy, by the way, and if you have any questions whatsoever surrounding the game Mobile Legends or today's cast, today's games, if you have anything you'd like to know at all, just write it down in the comments, and I will be ready to assist you in any way possible. All right. Also, please enjoy the stream. I think I've been enjoying the stream very, very much personally, as I am the one casting and commentating. It's a great opportunity for us to spot new up and coming teams and players that might have a chance at challenging all those teams at the top, right? And if there's any place that that can happen, it's places like these. It's places where everyone and anyone can try their hands on the competitive scene, specifically in a Mobile Legends game for now. But in the future, you will be able to see even more esports coming out of One Play Esports. So I do recommend following them on their channels. That is at One Play Esports on Instagram and Facebook. And that's at the number one, Play Esports, PlayEsports. All right, so who's ready for some Mobile Legends? I am definitely ready. But of course, we'll have to wait for the teams to get ready. So what we'll do right now is we're going to go to a quick break before we get into the game. We're just going to get them settled into the lobby. And once they are in the lobby, we can start the game. And once the games are started, we are going to have some good fun. And I do have some of the names that we're going to see today. First, two teams that we will see play today are Quixotic Vast versus Ninap Esports. Now, I'm not sure I've seen Ninap Esports before. I'm pretty sure I've seen them, in terms of seeing their name, but I don't think I've seen them play. So I would love to just cast and start commentating on their plays. Let's hope for some good games. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some good games. But yeah, before that, let's go take a break before we get them ready in the lobbies. And once that's done, we're going to get right back. See you soon.
Every time, now I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now things Emotions run so deep. Now when I try to sleep, I feel so bad. I should leave, and by the time it's done, I'll be gone.
And we're back. So, Quick Exotic, Vast, and Ninap Esports teams are getting ready. They're going to have to invite our observers so we can invite them into the lobby. So, let's just wait and chill for a little bit. Let's talk about the teams. Quick Exotic, Vast. Now, this team is very interesting because they actually won last week, I believe, in one of the tournaments we hosted. And it's actually pretty interesting because we haven't really seen them play, but the fact that they can win, that tells us something about this team, right? So I am excited to see how this team plays today. And yeah, I would really love to know what Ninap Esport has in store as well, because we don't really know if they're gonna play. As in, we haven't really seen them play before. So, uh, yeah, we're just gonna wait for the teams to get ready. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please do share with us in the comment section. If you know anyone who would enjoy some Mobile Legends action, do share it with them as well. And we will be right into the action as the teams get ready. But for now, we're just getting the teams into the lobby. And when they're set, we can start the game. Um, I think the game has evolved quite massively in the past few years since its inception. I personally played all the way since 2016. In 2016, we don't have as many heroes, as many characters that we can play. So obviously, there's that element that have changed over the years. But I think overall, the skill level that is required to compete in Mobile Legends has also increased because a lot of players have massive amounts of experience now, having played for a few years. Like I can tell myself if I was to play against myself, who was like, a newbie in the year 2016, I would probably wrecked myself back then because I just learned in the game so much. I watched a few pro player games as well along the way, so I did pick up a few things from that. And I'm pretty sure the players in these teams are doing the same thing. And as we talked to these some of these players, because we also did some interviews with them. I talked to a few of the teams, and some of them are actually taking this very, very seriously. Like they're actually trying to compete and maybe someday, hopefully, enter the professional league. And I'm just glad that these teams have opportunities like these, where One Play Esports have come together and provided us a place for new players, up and coming teams to have a platform, basically, a platform for them to test whether they are champion material, whether they have what it takes to try and climb up the ladder in competitive Mobile Legends. And as we see, and as we will see today, some of the teams here will triumph over the others, and those teams will have the best shot at making it into the higher ranks of the Mobile Legends competition ladder. And I'm just glad as well that we get to witness that. It's not every day that we'll witness the rise and ascension of teams that we've never really seen before. And if you think about it, that's how everything else started anyway. All those professional themes, like Evo's Esports, Brand Esports from the Philippines, and even Evo's Esports has Singaporean and Indonesian roasters. So these teams came from nothing, and now they're one of the biggest brand names in the world that people recognize in an instant. And this is where it all started. This is such a place where those brand names can be born out of. So I hope we see some of that come out of this, like in the next 6 to 12 months. Who might know? Quick Exotic Fast, let's say, wins their first game here, and then they went on to become champions, and then they become repeat champions, and then they eventually become a professional team. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know, but I would love to find out. So, you know what, guys? I'm excited. I hope you are. And the teams are getting ready. We have 5 for one team. Actually, we have 4 for both teams. So we're just waiting for one player from each team. And once that's done, we're going to get right into the game and catch some of the best Mobile Legends action from up and coming teams in the Southeast Asian region. So once again, thank you, One Play Esports, for putting everything together. Follow One Play Esports, guys, because we're going to get some updates from them. We're going to see highlights on their pages, and overall, just good esports action, esports content that is served just for you and me. So do follow them at One Play Esports on Facebook and Instagram, and we'll see them very soon. Yeah, the game is ready, guys. Ho ho! Yes, we're getting to see Quick Exotic Vast versus Nginap Esports, both teams coming from Indonesia. Quick Exotic Vast will take the blue side, and Team Nginap Esports will take the red side. That means Team Quick Exotic will take the first ban and first pick, and we'll see some of the heroes that we've seen before going to show up on the ban list here. Valir, the first face to show up, and Claude, of course, will not be let go. It's crazy because Claude, we're seeing almost a 70-80% ban rate in the tournaments that I've seen and casted. And every single time Claude is let go, meaning he's not banned and some of the teams actually picked him up, he just blazed through the opponent's team very, very easily. And that's going to say something about the state of the hero, that he is probably too overpowered. And Munton, if you're listening, please balance this baby, please, please. I don't think it's normal for a hero to be banned 90% of the time, and every time he can play, he wrecks the opponents. That's not a good sign of a balanced hero. So yes, I personally would love for Claude to get balanced so we can actually see him get played and not be too overpowered. So hopefully that's going to happen. Second bans from each team coming up. That's Esmeralda and Luoyi. Esmeralda is another one. I can say it's 100% participation rate. Either a ban or a pick for Esmeralda. And I can say the same for Yu Zhong. And Yu Zhong is actually going to get picked by Team Quick Exotic Vast. And we'll see how this team can utilize this new hero. And a Ling. Oh, yes. A Ling is usually banned as well, but over time he's getting less prominent. He's not as favored as these other heroes we see, like Uranus, Yu Zhong, Esmeralda, Luo Yi, and Claude and Valir. Um, and I think I've seen some teams just skip Ling altogether, not banning or picking them. So he's in a weird state, but I think he can still do real damage if played correctly by the right player and by the right team. So let's see if Team Ninap Esports can handle this Ling. And there you go. The third pick is going to be an Atlas. Quixotic Vast also picking up a tank of their own. That is the Kufra alongside the Angela. The Angela is an interesting hero because she usually isn't really looked at as a great hero because she can do one thing, right? She can do one thing, and that is support. And over time, I think players have found a place for her as we enter the hyper carry meta, where what we want to do is protect the hero that's going to deal the most damage at all cost. And Angela can do that very, very effectively. So I think that's one of the reasons why Angela have been seeing a comeback. You know, more teams are picking her up, even banning her at some point. So I think that's one of the interesting things about these heroes. They evolve. You know, as the meta evolves, the pool of heroes that players and teams use also evolves, and that include heroes like Angela. And now we're seeing a Farsa being considered by Team Yinup Esports. Are we going to see her getting picked up? I would love to see a Farsa. She's one of the best heroes to zone out enemies. It's going to get really hard for Team Quixotic Fast to fight into team fights if there's a Farsa. And there you go. Farsa is picked up, and someone's actually considering a Karina. No, I don't think a Karina has a place in the current meta. So, yo, it's going to be a Jawhead. Aurora is as interesting as a Karina, but she's a little bit more justified. Because she's got a massive crowd control, but a Selena is just that much better, and that's why Quixotic Vast will complete their lineup with a Selena, and Thamus will complete Yinup Esports lineup, and there we go. 10 heroes on the battlefield, 5 for each team. And the first team to destroy the enemy crystal will walk away with 1 game point. And the first team to reach 2 points is going to take the series and advance to the next round. But don't worry, the format of this tournament will be a double elimination format, which means the losing team will have another chance in the lower brackets. And that means there are just going to be even more Mobile Legends actions from all these teams. So here we go. First game of the day, of the night, I should say. Good luck and have fun to both teams. All right. So based on the lineup, I can say that I would favor Team Quixotic Vast lineup with the new hero Yu Zhang. There's an Angela to protect him at all costs as well. And the Selena will be a very, very annoying character to deal with for Team Yinup. And the thing is, there isn't that much that Team Yinup can do to control Selena or any other heroes for that matter. Because if you look at their lineup, the only reliable stun, and even that is not very reliable, and that is the Atlas. While on the other side, Team Quixotic has got the Kufra and the Selena stun. Even Jawhead you can consider a semi-crowd control hero with his throw. And the first stun we're seeing is on the Atlas, so no, you don't really want to dive into the first turret before the 1 minute mark hits, so we're not going to see anything happen just yet. But Uranus getting low. Angela is actually fighting this Uranus solo and winning. That's something you don't see every day, but that's the case here. Uranus will still survive, so nothing to worry about just yet. So while the teams are farming their first buffs, let's introduce them both, shall we? Quixotic Vast, we have Nexo playing the new hero Yu Zhang. Vayne's playing Kufra, ZX Sung playing Angela. Smile Hero is playing Selena. And finally, Haijo is going to be on the Jawhead. Uranus getting stunned by Angela. I don't think he'll die, but Angela is pretty persistent here. One more heal / damage will probably do the job, but no. Uranus manages to survive and probably recover his HP pretty fast, so nothing to worry about there. On the side of Meetup Esports, we have Hand Jube. Hand Jube is going to be playing Uranus. Liquid Team is on the Link. Link in drag is on the Atlas. FLE Detroit Smash is playing the far side. And finally, Mighty Zekin is on the Thamus. And we see a team fight here. A stun onto one hero. That's the first blood being drawn on the Link. And that's bad news. Another stun onto the Atlas will probably finish him off. There we go. 3 heroes down. Yu Zhang picking up one of the heroes. The Farsa in the back lines. So that's a 3-0 lead early in the game for Team Quixotic Fast. Jawhead trying to throw this Thamus back. He runs pretty fast, so no, you can't really catch up to him yet. Thamus will have to survive. He has to farm a lot to bring this back for Team Meetup Esport. But it's a problem if Team Quixotic is stealing all their buffs and farm effectively. Atlas is not level 4 yet, but they're dealing pretty good damage. Angela is now inside the Kufra. No, he's actually inside the Yuzhang. So a triple kill? Already? Okay, so a pause is requested. Maybe you need a pause if you get triple killed like 3 minutes into the game. Are we gonna see a pause from the admins? We'll see. But that's not a great start. Team Meetup Esports will have to fix some things here if they want to have a real chance to come back and win this game for themselves. Because right now, it's looking super good. Tremendously good. Too good, even. Team Quixotic Vaselina might be overextending here. Won't be able to escape. Kufra might not be so lucky. But the Yuzhang with the Black Dragon form will try and drive them away. Farsa instead will be taken out. Unstoppable streak already on the Yuzhang. And they might not even be done here. Selena stunning the Atlas, but no, nothing's going to happen yet because he's way too deep in the first turret in the middle lane. Down to half HP, but he'll recover pretty fast. So nothing's going to happen yet in terms of that Uranus dying. That's going to be a long way to go. There needs to be a huge burst damage coming out from the lineup from Quixotic Vast. And Ling getting stunned by Selena, almost getting killed. One more hit from the Selena would have done it, but she hasn't got the mana. But mostly because she hasn't got the guts to dive that. Because there's 2 heroes protecting the Ling, the Farsa and the Atlas. You don't want to get caught at this point. You want to keep this advantage as long as possible. The 7-0 advantage with 4,000 gold advantage is just huge 4 minutes into the game. So as much as possible, you don't want to give that up. And, well, surprise, surprise, they're not giving it up. They're extending the gap. And more stuns going to come. And this Farsa is just bye-bye. Deleted from the game. Man. Okay, so Team Meetup is saying they're laggy, but we'll see if there's anything we can do. They're from Indonesia, both of them. So I'm not sure if there's any issues with the servers or it's from the player side. But anyway, 3-man stun by the Atlas. Maybe he can come and turn this back around. But with the Angela arriving, the Black Dragon, that's just 2 easy kills for Yu Zhang, bro. All right. So not too shabby, Angela and Yu Zhang. The combo that we foresaw. Foreseen? Wait, what's the... Wait. English is hard. Shut down. Selena is finally killed by the Uranus, and now Farsa will come and play. Zoning out the heroes on the side of Quixotic Vast. Kufra is charging it, jumping in the blue buff area to disrupt this Link's farm. Yu Zhang is just lying in wait to charge his ultimate back. It is back on, so he will be ready when the time comes to fight them all. It's not the time yet. Uranus, charged by the Jawhead, will be taken down before the team fight even happens. Farsa tried her best to drive Team Quixotic back, but it's not very effective, unfortunately. So We'll see this mid turret taken down. And with that, the advantage that Quick Exotic Vast has is just that much more. 6 minutes into the game. Okay. It's going to be a struggle for Team Yinup Esports to farm, because now the map control is on the hands of Team Quixotic, and they will not be letting go of that very easily. Especially not when Kufra and Selena is in charge of taking the map control, because they can just delete one, even two heroes in a few seconds, like what we're seeing here on the Uranus. Uranus is supposed to be a tank, but he's getting deleted by 3 supports from the side of Quixotic Vast, and that, my friends, is never a sign that your team is doing well. And I think Team Yinup Esports realized this as well. So what can they do? That's the big question. And honestly, if they ask me that, I'll answer that, guys, you'll need to pick up some kills. That's the only way you can do anything in this game. If you're not picking up kills, you will not be able to farm. If you can't farm, you can't catch up. Selena, very aggressive, but she will pay for it. Yu Zhang is being aggressive as well, but the ultimate from the Ling saves him. Ooh. They're just hungry for this Ling. And well, instead they find a Thamus, so that's as good. Even 2 kills. Atlas did manage to pull up a stun, but not gonna drive out anything from that. The Uranus is just getting thrown around by the Jawhead, and he's probably gonna get killed. Yes, the flicker from the Jawhead committed to secure that kill. And with that, 4 heroes down on the side of Yinup Esports. What can they do now? The Ling is way too underfarmed. Under-leveled as well. Look at that. The difference between the 2 core heroes, Ling and Yu Zhang, is 4 levels. And 4 levels is a lot. That's 1 ultimate level. And that's a lot more damage for Yu Zhang. And with the Selena stun getting thrown out every 5-6 seconds, Team Yinup Esports will never be safe. They're still holding on. But holding on inside their base will only spell their doom if they don't do something about this. And we'll see if Team Yinup Esports have something up their sleeves. But Uranus, when you're getting killed very easily by 2 heroes. Oh, Selena, though, getting caught. That will be the first kill for Team Yinup Esports. Maybe a follow-up onto the Kufra. That would help a lot. But can they get it, though? Angela saving the Kufra, and now the Black Dragon is hungry and is gobbling up this Thamus very, very easily. Thamus, though, will still live, but no. Finally being taken down by the Yu Zhang, while Jawhead took Farsa's life, and now Jawhead's also going to go and engage the Uranus. Uranus just gave up there, not even trying to escape, and Atlas will do the same. Wait. Flickered out and will still live for now. But once again, they can't do anything. They can't even leave their base. And if you can't leave your base in this game, guys, might as well forfeit the game. But, you know, that's not how we do it here. We fight until the end, but you have to do something, Yinup Esports. Something at all to maybe try and improve your chance at coming back. But at this point, it's tough. 12,000 gold lead for Team Quixotic. That's huge. 12,000 is just way too much advantage. And Ling might even give more with that Death and Angela and Yu Zhang, the Dragon and Angel combo. It's just so deadly. This should be illegal. And that's what bans are for. You know what to ban next time. Team Yinup Esports, you don't want to be facing off against a Black Dragon and an Angel. That's just too much. So, 10 minutes in, the Lord is pushing in, secured by Team Quixotic Vast. I didn't even see that happen, but engagement might be the final one that's going to happen here in the middle lane. Godlike streak on the Jawhead. The Lord is pushing in, ultimate by the Ling. The swords are there, but I don't think that's going to be there. Well, there you go. First game. Pretty smooth sailing for Team Quixotic Vast, and I think Team Yinup Esports have been experiencing some issues with internet connection. But given the fact that they're both from Indonesia, I don't really know what we can do. But anyway, that's for the admins to decide. What we saw, though, was a great team play by Team Quixotic Vast, the Black Dragon, Yu Zhong, and Angela, just making easy work of Team Up Esports. They can't really retaliate because they're just way too underfarmed and underleveled. Look at Ling. He's got 0-4-1 in terms of his kills, deaths, and assists. The KDA, as we call it. The goal difference between the two heroes, Yu Zhong and Ling, is almost 6,000 wide. That's the gap. And that gap, you can see in the items that they have. Yu Zhong is full slotted, albeit there's a few parcel pieces that haven't been completed yet, but that's just showing us that there's just too much difference in between the two teams. So yeah, there's not that much to talk about. Yu Zhong just farmed very handily, very easily, very effectively. And once he's big, Angela is always there to protect him, making sure he's alive to deal the most damage he can to Team Up Esports, and that's just basically the whole game. The other thing we need to mention, though, is that the Jawhead got a godlike streak because he got a lot of kills, too. And I think he was just playing well as a player because I don't see him getting help too much from his team. And with that, I think the bottom line from this matchup is that Team Quixotic Vast did a really good job playing as players individually and playing as a team in terms of their combos. Selena and Kufra roaming around the map, taking map control, and Yu Zhong and Angela making sure they win all the team fights they can get. Team Up Esports, though, I'm not sure if we've seen everything from them. I'm pretty sure there's more, but I would love to see it in game number 2. So for now, let's go and take a quick break before we jump back into the game. Game number 2 will be underway soon. And thank you to One Play Esports for making sure everything happens here. So we'll be right back, and we'll show you the game number 2 soon. See you soon.
God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in it. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Every Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Woo. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Game number 1 looked like a walk in the park for Team Quixotic Vast. So let's see if Team Get Up Esports can do something after they switch sides for the second game. Team Get Up Esports will now have the first ban and pick. So let's see what they're going to go for. And look at that. The first ban coming out from the team is the Yuzhong. Because you don't want to be facing the Black Dragon anytime soon after that first game. So the two common bans is going to come back. That's the Claude and the Esmeralda. And the final ban for this first ban phase is going to be coming up from the side of Quixotic Fast. What is it going to be? It's probably going to be something like the Uranus or the Selena. Or maybe one of the other tanks like Kaja and Kufra. And it's actually going to be the Valier. Once again, it's Team Quixotic Vast now. 2 games in a row banning the Valier. They just don't like that hero. They don't want to have anything to do with him. That's okay. I guess it's a sign that they know what they like and they don't like. And that gives us an idea that Quixotic Vast knows what they're doing. And let's see if game number 2 is going to be the same as what they did in game number 1. And that is to stomp Team Yinup Esports, or will Yinup Esports do something about it? This is definitely a good start. A Uranus is always a solid first pick, either as a tank or as an offlaner. But as a result, Luo Yi has now been given to Quixotic Vast alongside the Kufra. A Balmond? Please, don't joke around like that. That's just hoping... That's just hyping things up. I don't like that false sense of excitement of seeing a hero that I know will never get picked. But they know. They flashed it on a screen. But eventually not picking it up. It's going to be a Deroth or a Dyro. Well, I'll call him Deroth. Deroth and Leomord, 2 fighter heroes. Very interesting lineup, actually, for Team Yinup Esports. Leomord, I know, is a very solid offlaner. And Deroth can deal massive damage to any of the opponent's squishy heroes. He can basically one-shot any squishy heroes, any weak, low HP heroes on the side of Quixotic Vast. So that's going to come down to the player, of course. Let's see if any of that sort is going to happen. Angela is going to get picked up again for Team Quixotic Vast. We don't see the hero that she'll support yet. It's gonna come after this second and final ban phase. Let's see, what is the third ban for Team Quixotic Vast is gonna be. Let's see. Five seconds. You're gonna have to ban something, Nixo. Nixo is gonna ban the Atlas. They don't want to deal with the tank. And yes, I think Team Ninap Esports will be interested to pick up one more tank so they can complete their lineup. They have to ban first, and that's gonna be the Ling. Okay, so a few respect bans from Team Ninap Esports. The Yuzhong and the Ling that we saw in Game 1 is not gonna be on Game 2. One more pick is going to come for Team Quixotic. Either a Jawhead or a Cho. It's going to be the Jawhead to offlane. And more heroes for Team Ninap Esports as well. Very interesting choices, but once again, I think they're just giving a false sense of excitement, guys. It's not going to be them. A Nana would be interesting. We see that Nana has been buffed significantly since the last patch. And it's actually going to be in play. Oh, I love this. I love this. We'll see how this Nana plays this game. And Kimmy is being considered by Team Quixotic. Probably not going to be here. They do want a hero that can jump around, though. So a Harith is not a bad choice. There's other heroes in the pool as well. A Granger might not even be a bad choice here if he wants to go for a marksman. A Hellcurt. We forgot about the Hellcurt, didn't we? A Hellcurt has been a staple ban for the past few weeks. And he's just been missing from the radar. But now, he's making it back into the game. Not even being banned at all. So here we go, guys. Another round. Game number 2 between Team Ninap Esports and Team Quixotic Vast. Very interesting name. And we'll see if Team Quixotic Vast can just stomp Ninap Esports 2-0, or will Ninap Esports come back and take us to game number 3. We'll see. But first, good luck and have fun to both teams. Any of you watching right now, if you have any questions about the game, or if you have any thoughts about their lineups, you know, what other heroes they can do, can use to maybe boost their chances of winning, share with us, and we'll have a quick little discussion as the game goes on, right? That would be more fun, I think. So yeah, if you're in the chat, say hi. I would love to say hi back to you. And if you have any friends that's interested in some Mobile Legends, do share this stream with them. Don't forget to like it as well. But now, let's introduce the teams. Team Ninap Esports will try and defend so as to not get brought down to the lower bracket. It's going to be Henjub on the Uranus. Liquid team is on the Leomord. Mighty Zekin is playing Daroth. Link Indrak is Hylos. And FLE Detroit Smash is on the Nana. Nana is a very interesting hero, and she's going to be played as a support here. 3 versus 3 in the mid lane. They're trying to secure as much space as possible, but I think both teams are just going to go back to their respective sides and secure their buffs. Team Quixotic Vast, once again, will try to win 2-0 against Ninap Esports. ZX Sung is playing the Angela. Vanes is playing Kufra. Jawhead is played by Haizo. Smile Hero playing Luo Yi. And Nakeso is on the Hellcurt. Uranus is stalking. Trying to find an opportunity to disrupt the opponent's farm, but nothing of the sort is going to happen just yet. While Hellcurt is approaching level 4, and once he hits level 4, I'm sure Team Quixotic Vast will be on the lookout for any hero they can get, and that might be the Daroth in the top lane. Just a tiny bit more experience for Hellcurt to hit level 4. And we'll probably start seeing some action 2 minutes into the game. It's pretty tame this round. It's game number 2. We don't see any aggressive plays in the start, as opposed to what we saw in game number 1. Already a triple kill. No, not a triple kill, but 3-0 before the 2 minutes mark hits the game. But now it's 2 minutes in and it's still 0 kills. The engagement from the Hylos, though, a quick little stun, but not going to get followed up by any of the other heroes that's on the middle lane. They're still going to focus on their farm, but look at that. Hellkurt is ready to click that ultimate. He did, in fact. And Hylos is getting low. He tried to flicker away, but the bouncing ball prevents that. And with that, the first blood goes to Quixotic Vast once more. Just like what happened in game number 1. And Leomord, he committed his Barbiel, his horse, but he wasn't brave enough to go and jump into that team fight because he knew he was going to lose it. So I think that's a wise decision. But now, it's going to be a challenge because you have to keep up with this Hellkurt, who's now level 6. You'll have to keep up in terms of farm and level and kills so as to not get called a burden in the team, because that's what we do, right? Someone's not performing in our team, we blame. But oh no! Leomord targeted by the 2 heroes, Hellkurt and Kufra, exploded. Now they're going to continue the streak. A double kill already for the Hellkurt. The stun. A triple kill for Hellkurt. 3 minutes into the game. This Hellkurt is showing us why he's a ban material. And that's also a reason why I think Team Yinup Esports might be regretting not having banned the Hellkurt. Oh no. You saw how fast that Leomord got killed, and now he's targeted by Jawhead. Jawhead will be able to escape with his flicker. And once again, the horse, the steed of the Leomord hero is wasted for him to try and just survive and not even try to win a team fight. Just surviving is hard for this Leomord, so let alone winning team fights by his lonesome. Not a good start, but it's by no means the end just yet. They're going to be able to heal up in the middle lane. Uranus, though, overextending a little bit. This is not the right place to be, Uranus. You don't want to mess with the Hellkurt. He hurts a lot. So maybe this is your place. Defend your bottom turret. Try to disrupt Jawhead's farm. Because remember, guys, last game, Jawhead silently farmed and actually performed really well, earning a godlike streak on his own. Not even getting helped by his teammates. And still, he killed a lot of the Yinup Esports heroes, and that helped win the game for Team Quixotic Vast. Angela, she can join the team fight anytime she wants with her ultimate, and that's why she's just going to go and defend this top lane while waiting for a team fight to happen. No team fight, just massacres over and over again. Look at that Hellkurt, just... It's a piece of cake killing these tanks. Uranus is supposed to be tanky, but he's just not. And now, another attempt at the life of Leomord, and Leomord surviving by a sliver of his HP. So Hellkurt actually failed to kill, but now, with 4 heroes, they will not fail that kill onto the Hylos and this middle turret. Uranus, though, trying to defend this. He's a little bit too far ahead, and that's why you don't ever extend like that, Uranus. Hellkurt is there. Please. You need to be more aware of how capable you are in defending, and what was Dirath doing? Excuse me? That's not how you're supposed to play this game, Dirath. You should be fighting when the team fights are happening, not while your team is dead. Well, he paid for it. Angela getting targeted by the Hylos, but the Hylos now really, really low, down to quarter HP. Will have to retreat, and once again, the team fights are not going in the favor of Team Yinup Esports. 8-0 kill lead for Team Quixotic and a 5,000 gold lead. Jawhead. How much damage is that? Half HP on the Uranus already without the Jawhead committing his ultimate. Now, it's going to be near impossible for Team Yinup Esports to roam around the map expecting to survive a gank from Team Quixotic. because one skill from the Jawhead and one skill from the Hellcurt will finish them off pretty easily. And that's talking about Uranus. Look at that. What? Leomore didn't have a chance to react. He just got killed like that in a snap. Hylos now getting thrown back and a double kill. Easy for Hellcurt. Uranus, you want to go for round number 3? Might be the... No. Okay. Wise choice. Do not fight this Hellcurt. I am at a loss for words, guys. Uranus wasn't even trying to fight the Hellcurt. He was just chilling in his third inhibitor turret in the middle lane. And even then, he still gets killed. Oh, Kufra, though, overextending a little bit. Hellcurt trying to retaliate just as much as he can. But Luo Yi is now the one killing the Leomord, not even needing the Hellcurt to do anything for his team. It's level 12, while Leomord is still stuck at level 8, and that is what we saw in game 1 with the Ling and Yu Zhong. It feels like deja vu. Just different sides, and oh no, Nana. Oh, thankfully she has the second life there. The disable onto the Hellcurt is not enough to save her. A stun onto the Hellcurt. Deroth will try to fight into this. That's a lot of damage, and Hellcurt will have to retreat, including the Angela trying to flicker away. Oh, a nice misdirection by the Angela, making sure the Hellcurt can escape. A worthy sacrifice. Not needed, possibly, but I think it's well worth it still. And Hellcurt will take down the Hylos once again, and Leomord will not be able to defend this blue buff. Maybe the Uranus can, but I don't think he wants to do it. He did it. That's something for Team Yinup Esports, but that's just nowhere near enough. Nana, though, oh, I love that. The 2 stuns onto the Luo Yi will be able to take her down. And the kill goes to the Uranus. Still a bad game, though. It's still a pretty bad game for Team Yinup Esports, especially for the Leomord. He's got 0 kills so far. 3 deaths already, and most of them goes to the Hellcurt. And Hellcurt, just look at how scary this hero is. He's jumping in again. The Hylos will barely survive that. He will heal up. But the Hellcurt is chasing. The Dark Knight falls. And with that, Hylos will also go down to the grave. And Nana just got exploded once again, guys. Like, I'm running out of words to describe how they die here. Because they just die so fast. It's like the SSD in your computer system. He's just running fast, this Hellcurt. And Deroth, try as you may, I don't think that's going to do anything to Team Quixotic. And with that, a wipeout right in their base will probably secure this crystal. If not for the minion not being there, they might have been defeated just a few seconds ago. But thankfully, maybe a very slim chance, but there is still a chance. Team Yinup Esports to maybe win a few more team fights before they get eliminated. Well, not eliminated. They're gonna go get sent down to the lower bracket at this rate. And I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen here with this crazy strong Hellcurt. 16 kills with 0 deaths. How do you even deal with that? Yeah, I'm trying to think of how Team Yinup Esports can try and do something here, but I don't think such an option exists here, guys. With that Lord pushing in the middle lane, it's an empty middle lane, by the way. No inhibitor remaining. And anytime there's an opportunity for Hellcurt to jump in, that's when he's going to take it. And that's probably in 10 seconds time, maybe even less. Kufra charging the stun. You will get no one. The horse. Oh no, Leomord gets thrown back and charged by the Jawhead. Legendary streak on the Hellcurt will stay still alive. And with that, I think the game will be over right here because the Lord doesn't even care about the team fights. He just wants that crystal down. And he took it down. And with that, Team Yinup Esports will get sent down to the lower bracket. Team Quixotic Vast will advance to the next round in the upper bracket. Whew. I just don't know what else to say except for GG, well played for Nixo and his Hellcurt. 11,000 gold, 11 minutes, and that's 1,000 gold per minute, guys. It's unspoken of. It's unthinkable that you can farm that fast in this game. I mean, there's probably crazier farms out there, but in a competitive match like this against another team, 17 kills and 11,000 net worth of gold by 11 minutes is just unthinkable. It's crazy. And that's why he just went around the map, jump in, use his Petrify to stun the opponents for half a second or 1 second, use his second skill, and there you go. Easy kills left and right. And with that, the game is over. I mean, props to his supports as well. The Angela kept him alive for so many times, and that's, again, the reason why Angela has been making a comeback, and I love seeing it, to be honest with you. So do expect more Angela in the next games that we're going to see. But for now, I think that's it for Team Quixotic Vast. Congratulations. Okay, so since that ended pretty fast, guys, I think what we're going to do today now is actually go to a game of another set of teams. That is Bantai, Public, and Booty ML. We're going to go and try and get into game number 2 of their matchup. But for now, they're still in game number 1, so we can't really jump, in the middle of a game. So let's just wait for them to finish game number 1, and then we'll jump into their game number 2 so we can catch them fighting each other and see who advances to the next round and who gets sent to the lower bracket. So with that, let's go and take a quick break. Before we take that break, though, I would love to once again thank OnePlay Esports for all these great Mobile Legends that we're seeing being played out on stream and off stream. So do follow OnePlay Esports on their channels, guys, on Facebook and Instagram. You're going to get updates on esports. You're going to get highlights from the stream and off stream as well, in fact. And so you're going to get all the best of Mobile Legends action that we're seeing this weekend, all on their pages. So follow them at OnePlay Esports. That's the number 1. And Play Esports is PlayEsports. And do follow them and get updated. Don't miss out. Okay, let's take a break, and then we'll get into game number 2 between Bantai Public versus Booty ML soon. I'll be right back.
Initiate retreat.
Wow. All right. So I know I said we want to go into game number 2 between Bantai Public and Booty ML, but they're still fighting it out in the first game. It's 36 minutes in, and it's still not done yet, guys. So I wish you can see it. And I wish I can cast it, but don't worry, guys. You're gonna get some highlights from this because it's gonna be very interesting to pull out some highlights. So if you don't want to miss out from any of the action that we're seeing from them in the game number 1, which they just finished, by the way. So we're gonna get to game 2 soon. Follow One Play Esports because they're gonna be posting highlights on their pages, and you will then be able to see what's going on. That took them to 36 minutes in the first game. That is just too much time for Mobile Legends, guys. That's crazy. It's crazy. That's not supposed to happen, but it did. So if you want to find out why, do follow One Play Esports because they're probably going to post some highlights there, and you'll be able to find out what's been happening in that long game. We'll probably never see ourselves if we play Mobile Legends. Okay. Wow. Anyway, that's game number 1. I think it's won by Booty ML. I will have to confirm. But I will take you to game number 2. Yes, I just confirmed that yes, Booty ML won game number 1 against Bantai Public. And now we're just gonna wait for the teams to get ready for a second game. I'm sure they will need a bit of a break after that long game. 36 minutes. Can you imagine? If it's a game of Dota or any other game, then maybe, yeah, 36 minutes is probably the basic standard amount of time that you'll have to spend. But Mobile Legends usually finish the games by 15 to 20 minutes. So that's almost double the time it took for a normal game to last. Anyway, that's game 1. Now we're going to get into game 2, but let's wait for the teams to get ready. So for now, let's take a really quick break before we get teams ready. And once the teams are live, we'll get right back into the game. So I'll see you guys soon. All right, all right. So after 36 minutes in the first game, I'm sure they're exhausted. By they, I mean Booty ML and Bantai Public, both teams fighting it out till the very end. And finally, Booty ML finished the game with that final Lord push that you didn't see. I'm sorry you can't see it, but a game 2 will happen soon. So you will be able to see this one and you will not want to miss it. So stick around. If you know anyone who wants to watch Mobile Legends, come invite them over and do comment and share your thoughts about what the game means to you and what you're seeing on screen. Like, what do you think of what's happening? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you like the team's compositions? Do you like the plays that the players are making? I would love to hear all of them, and then we can have a bit of a discussion while watching the game. Um, Teams are getting ready. One player is still logging on, and once they are back on, we're gonna go and play game number 2 between Booty ML and Bantai Public. Booty ML have been around for some time now, participating in a few tournaments that I've casted personally. Actually, I haven't casted Booty ML per se, but they have been in the tournaments that I casted other games for. So they're pretty strong, and that game was a war of attrition. It was a game to see who can survive the longest, right? And Booty ML came out on top, so that's a good indicator. They're a pretty solid team overall, right? So I can't wait to see game number 2 between Booty ML and Bantai Public. And I also can't wait to see Bantai Public play because I haven't personally seen them play before. So maybe they punch a pack. They pack a punch. What is wrong with my head? I'm not saying things right here. Pack a punch, guys, not punch a pack. That's the right English word and phrase. Okay. We are doing a ready check for both teams. I think Team Booty ML is now ready. Ready check. Yes, I think Team Booty ML is ready. The other team is ready. And with that, we're going to get right into game number 2 between Booty ML and Bantai Public. Here we go. Good luck, have fun to both teams. It was fun. It was 36 minutes for game 1. And let's see what the bans are going to be here so that we have an idea of what happened in game 1. Esmeralda is banned. So she was probably in play in the last game, and now Team Bantai Public do not want anything to do with her. Booty ML will have to ban a hero here. What is it gonna be? It's gonna be the Uranus. As expected, some of the common heroes that we're gonna see banned. I'm expecting a Claude to get banned here as well. By either team. It's probably not going to be by Team Bantai Public on the blue side because they get first pick. They want to have the option to pick up a Claude. But I'm pretty sure Booty ML will not let the Claude slide. So if Team Bantai Public do not ban the Claude, it will be Booty ML that's going to ban him. And either way, we're not going to see a Claude in play. Oh, wow. A very interesting strategy by Team Bantai Public, not banning one hero. And honestly, it's making things complicated for Team Booty ML as well, because now they'll have to choose between banning some of the more prominent heroes like Yu Zhang, for example, is what they went for. So now Claude is available, and that might have been the end goal of not banning a hero for Team Bantai Public. Now, you have the Claude. Please take it. Bantai Public, you don't want to let the Claude go, right? Right? Junes, please pick the Claude. No? 3 seconds. Oh, they let go of the Claude and took the Atlas instead? Okay, bold move. Very bold move, Bantai Public. And let's see if Booty wants to take the Claude. Maybe they don't want a Claude. Wait, what is happening here? Are we really seeing two teams not taking the Claude? There you go. There you go. Finally, making some sense. Booty ML took the Claude and the Luo Yi. So that's two very solid heroes. A support and a carry, a core hero. And Bantai Public, I'm already questioning your team now for not picking up the Claude after not banning a hero in the first ban phase. Or maybe they're just that confident that they can deal with this Claude pretty easily. Now, I don't know what the reason is, but we'll find out when the game starts. For now, though, two heroes picked up by Team Bantai Public, and that's the X-Borg and the Kaja. Two very versatile heroes. Slightly tanky, but not that tanky, so they're still gonna get melted down by the Claude.
Your team is banning.
The third man for Team Booty ML will be the Kufra, a solid tank. So now we have the two heroes that's going to be around the Claude all the time while the game is going on. So now they'll have to find two more heroes to play the safe lane. That's the top lane if they're in the red team. And a hero to play the off lane, and that's the bottom lane for the red team. First, a ban. 1 second remaining. No ban. Oh, it's the Thamos main
Your team
ban
is
because
banning.
they know Team Bantai Public will also have to look for one offlane hero, and Thamos is such a good hero for that role. And what is going to be the ban for Team Bantai Public? Probably a Cho or a Jawhead, maybe. Two of the stronger offlaners. A Badang is available if you want to go that route. And it's going to be the Jawhead ban.
Team is picking.
Now let's see what Team Booty ML will take for their offlane hero. I'm expecting a Badang or maybe even a Leomord, but I don't think a Leomord plays well into this, especially with the Kaja on the opposite team. The reason I say that is because Leomord wants to be free as much as possible, because if he can do that, he'll deal massive amounts of damage to the opposing team. And with a Kaja, he'll be disabled in no time, and that's not something you want to deal with. So an interesting pick is going to be the Terizla to play the offlane for Booty ML, and it looks like it's going to be the Cho for Team Bantai Public. So the two heroes, I think, are going to do a solid job in their roles playing the offlane. Okay, cancel the Cho. Never mind. It's still going to be in play, but just changing hands. It's going to be Manda. And
Your
Ling
team is picking.
is now picked up by Team Bantai Public. The last hero to be picked up. What is it going to be? Oh. A safe lane hero. Oh. I love any of the... Oh, these are all good options, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe not the Saber, but... still pretty good. Now he's just showing off some skins. Okay, we get it. You're pretty good. Pretty good in terms of the skins you have, but how good? Oh my goodness. You show us all those heroes and you pick up an Angela. Come on, bruh. Come on. But anyway, we saw in the first two games we watched between Team Ninap Esports and Team Quixotic that Angela can be a deadly hero in the right hand. So I will not be underestimating this pick from Team Booty ML. And with that, we have the 10 heroes that's going to play. 5 for each team. Good luck and have fun. Oh, a Dragon Boy skin. Okay. That's one of my favorite skins in the game. Just because, you know, I used to love playing Cho like unlimited times. You know, I would just spam that hero either in classic mode or in ranked mode. And it's just so fun when you can isolate an enemy hero before a team fight even happens, and then you'll be fighting into a 5 versus 4. That's just so much fun. And I think our friend Riot, or Ryan, well, that's a pie, so I'll probably say Ryan when I call this Cho player. He's probably going to have some fun with the Cho as well, so we'll see. Let's introduce them, though. Team Bantai Public, Junes is going to be playing the Ling. Then Java Frozen is playing X-Borg. Ryan AS is playing Cho. We have Atlas being played by Manda Nakata. And lastly, Kaja is played by Anan. Some early engagements in the mid lane. Someone's getting caught. No, that's a flicker committed. Ling is getting low. Almost half HP taken out. And he's going to have to run away from this Kufra. This Kufra is pretty persistent. That's really annoying for the Ling. And now the bouncing ball is engaged. But this Atlas to worry about. But they'll still be able to survive this, I'm pretty sure. Still pretty hard for Team Bantai Public to secure any amount of farm here. The blue buff and the red buff both not being taken. Kaja going low. Very, very low. And he has to recall. Okay. On the other side, Booty ML, we have Psychopath playing the legendary, the rarely seen hero, Claude. We have Tabe, yeah, playing the Luo Yi, Jokes playing the Kufra. Bill Den 007. We have a little bit of a James Bond fan here, playing the Terizla. And Alice, not playing Alice, but playing the Angela instead. So there you go. It's really tough to look at this. Ling is still level 2. Can you believe that? While Claude is way ahead of him with level 4. So I can tell you right now that it's not looking good for Team Bantai Public. And if they lose this one as well, they're going to go down to the lower brackets. So you might want to take this more seriously, Bantai Public. At least they take the buff. So finally, Ling can see some farm. But it might be a little too late because look at Claude, already level 5, running around the map. He can just jump in right now and probably kill this Ling if he wants to. And he still be pretty safe because Kaja and Atlas both have not hit level 4 yet. So they do not have the disables they need to deal with this Claude. And look at this engagement. Kufra, a great stun by the Terizla. First blood being drawn. That's onto the Ling, the core hero that we need to see survive as much as possible for Team Bantai Public. But not gonna happen though. Claude, Kufra jumping and hits the Kaja, pinning him to the wall and finished off by the Angela of all people. Not even the Claude. Claude was not even needed right there, and they can still make it work. That shows us that Booty ML has got this under control, ladies and gentlemen. Easy game, I think, is coming for Team Booty ML. Especially if this Claude can keep up his farm. And it looks like that's going to happen. Oh, wait. They're trying to secure the turtle, but it's getting disrupted by two initiators here. The Atlas and the Kaja. But they'll have to be careful because now Kufra is back in the lineup. The turtle is still being contested, but Atlas is almost dying. In fact, he's probably going to get killed here by Claude. Ling steals the turtle, though. Will he survive this? He will. They paid it with the life of our friend Atlas, so it might be a worthy sacrifice, but I don't think that it's a great idea to feed the Claude. So, yeah. The turtle is nice to have, but I don't think that's the top priority for you guys. It does help the Ling farm, but you're still losing out quite a lot here. Claude is just way too far ahead. And the fact that this Kufra and Luo Yi can just disrupt this farming of the Ling, though, still managing to get that blue buff, so at least there's something he's getting, right? The only thing he's not getting yet is kills. And I don't think there's any opportunity for him to do that yet. If Team Booty ML sticks around like this. Look, they're just running around as 4, and Angela can just jump in anytime she wants, so that's practically 5 heroes in the map for Team Booty ML to just roam around and take control as much as he can. Kufra charging a stun. Team Bantai Public knows that, and they retreat slightly before re-engaging. Not a good idea to engage now, Bantai Public. You don't want to fight into this lineup. And Kufra is so confident, running in the front lines, trying to bait Team Bantai Public into a team fight they're not favored to win. They're not going to get debated just yet, so still alive. We'll try and stay in the game as much as possible. And now the turtle will be taken down a second time as soon as the Claude tries to take it. And maybe that's another opportunity for the Ling to steal it again. And this time, maybe with some kills too. Because that's what you desperately need, Ling. You need kills here. Bouncing ball. Making sure the Atlas stays in place. He will get a 3-man stun, but Atlas will be taken down by the Claude. The Claude jumps in, not even committing the Blazing Duet just yet, because he doesn't need to. Oh, Terizla getting committed by the way of the dragon. Will he get killed here? Ling ultimating, but the Terizla stunned them as well. And in fact, they can't kill this Terizla, only finally giving the kill to the Ling. But a double kill was secured for Claude, and that just increases the advantage he has over the Ling. Level 10 versus 8 on the Ling, and 3 kills versus 1. Junes will have to step it up. Kufra, though, getting a kill onto the Kaja. Kaja is not having a good time either here. And double kill by the Kufra. The Ling is once again taken down. Yet another sign that it's not a good game for Team Bantai Public, especially with that Atlas dying under their turret. When you're under the protection of your turret, you should not be dying like that. But that is what's happening anyway, so... Okay. That's at least something for Team Bantai Public to celebrate. Killing the Angela is a silver lining. But it's only that, a silver lining. There's still dark clouds over their heads. And it's going to flood them if they're not careful and they don't prepare for the next team fight that's eventually, inevitably, going to happen. The question is, who will initiate the next team fight? Most likely, it will be the Kufra. And the Claude can just jump in with the help of the Angela and kill everybody in the back lines. Because that's what he's supposed to do. He's not supposed to care about the front lines. Ignore the Atlas, ignore the Kaja, and just pick off the squishy heroes in the back lines. The Ling and the Cho will be his priority. But that will be dependent on whether this Claude can find the time. Oh, a stun onto one hero only, and that's even the Kufra. Not the right target. Kaja not going to be able to divine judgment anyone, and the blazing duet. The Ling, look at him. He's just giving up and standing still. He knows he's not going to survive that, and Angela is just having fun over his dead body. Damn, that's brutal. And Xborg just trying to walk back into his space, and that is not even allowed by this Claude. Claude! He's just trying to go home, man. What? Even that is not allowed? You guys are just savages here. Oh, Booty ML. Okay. I mean, I'm liking it. You know, the aggression is superb. And it's working really, really well. And the Lord is going to spawn in 5 minutes. If that's secured by Team Booty ML, I think the game is going to go to them. And that's a 2-0 victory for our friends over at Booty ML. But let's wait. The Claude is still going to farm the top lane. He needs to clear it before pushing in for the Lord. Joe is doing his best to farm, to keep up, but he's still 0-0-1. I mean, he didn't die yet, but how long can you go without dying in a game of Mobile Legends? Especially if your team is losing. Eventually, you're going to have to fight, and eventually you're going to have to face this scary, scary Claude who's got 703 on his KDA. And in fact, Joe is now being chased by the Claude. The Claude will find him in the bottom lane. And I don't think he will be able to escape. Look at that. Legendary streak by the Claude. And yeah, with that, I don't think there's any real chance for Team Bantai Public to drive Booty ML back and defend instead of attacking. So I think game number 2 is done. And Team Booty ML, you can just finish this off really quickly. And that's what they're trying to do here with the Lord secured. And it's going to push the mid lane. So let's see. What can Bantai Public do here? The problem is we have not seen any initiation whatsoever from Team Bantai Public. And even when they did commit the Atlas ultimate to try and initiate, it's still not working. And the Cho off position here. Now with the Claude facing him one-on-one, that's just a death penalty on the Cho. Good movements over the map. Terizla pushing the bottom lane while Lord is pushing the mid lane. And that way they can at least secure objectives even if they lose their team fight. Which isn't very likely either. They will not be losing their team fights. The Atlas trying to find a good amount of people to stun. But look at the damage the Claude is dealing him. Oh my lord. The Kaja is just running around the crystal trying to survive, but he can barely do anything there except for run. And even that he can't do. And now Claude with the legendary streak Lord pushing into crystal. It's the game. 2-0 victory for our friends over at Booty ML. Amazing and convincing game by them. Congratulations, Booty ML. You advanced to the next round in the upper brackets. And Bantai Public, don't get discouraged just yet. You still have a chance. You can go and have a second chance at winning. But you'll have to go through the lower brackets. So, let's talk about that match a little bit. The Cho was trying so hard to farm. In fact, he's not a tank hero. He's a DPS, damage per second hero, or the carry as we call it. And I can tell he's struggling. Like he's really trying to farm in the bottom lane. But the problem for Team Bantai Public is that the Claude is given so much farm and he's doing it so effectively and efficiently. He's hit level 15 before the 10 minutes mark. And when you have that kind of a hero on the opposing side with almost full slot, in fact, it's full slot items. 6 items, the Golden Staff, the Demon Hunter's Sword, and the Endless Battle makes sure that any amount of damage that he deals is going to be devastating for the opponent's heroes. Including the Cho, who was trying to build up some damage of his own. He's got 2 core items, but that's not going to do anything against the Claude that is full slotted. And it showed. It showed. Congratulations, Budemel. Let's look at the stats for a little bit, shall we? I mean, who's dealing the most damage? Probably the Claude. And I think it's going to be the Cho on the other side. Yep. The Cho. Oh, actually, it's the X-Borg dealing 32% of the hero damage for Team Bantai Public. But that's to be expected. His fire reaches everyone, and that's why he's got more damage. But the Cho tried his best indeed. Dealt 27% damage to the heroes, but he was the only hero dealing damage to the turrets for on the side of Team Booty ML. And Booty ML, Claude, look at that, 38%. Dude, that's almost half the damage he dealt. Okay. All right. Yeah, the Claude is the MVP here. No question whatsoever. He farmed well. He fought well. He did everything right for his team to win that series 2-0. So there you go. Congratulations, Booty ML. Now let's get back into the series that is scheduled. It is going to be one of the teams that's, I can say, one of the most exciting teams to watch. And they are a Singaporean team called Suren Aja. Oh, maybe no. Actually, I think we're going to have another series that we're going to watch. So let's just wait until we confirm who we're going to watch. And then I'll let you know. Okay? So congratulations. I'll go back to observing the other match so that I can say, I can tell you what's going on in the matches. And with that, I think that's game number 2 for Booty ML and Bantai Public. Congratulations once again. For now, though, we're going to see Quick Exotic Vast. All right, into game number 1 in the next series, guys. No need for a break because we're just jumping into the next team. I see Smile Hero and Nixo are back. So that means Team Quick Exotic Vast is who we're going to watch today. But the other team, though, I'm not sure I've seen them before, and I see a lot of Filipino flags there. So if we know, when we know who they're facing off against, I will tell you.
Team is banning.
Admins, which team are these? Quick Exotic Vast versus... I'm guessing
Your team
Ninja
is
Gaming?
banning.
Yes, I'm actually right. It is Ninja Gaming from the Philippines. So here we go, guys. The second series of the day in round 2. The upper bracket, of course, because we're still seeing Quick Exotic Vast, who did win their first game. And they're going to be facing off against Ninja Gaming, who's returning for a few times now. I'm pretty sure they've been present in all the weeks for one play.
Picking.
So it's nice to have a regular here, right? It's nice to have them. And Yu Zhong,
Picking.
Oh no, Ninja Gaming. I think you're making a mistake giving a Yuzhong to Team Quixotic. So the second best thing you can do right now is pick up the Angela before Team Quixotic does that themselves. But that's gonna require that you know how to play the Angela. And that might not be the case, and so it's not gonna be the Angela, it's gonna be the Atlas and the Hellcurd. Oh. Yes, yes. Hellcurt, once again, we're going to see him in play alongside the Atlas for Team Ninja Gaming. Team Quixotic, I know you're thinking about it. You want the Angela, and they took it. There you go. They're going to make this work so well for their team. There's no question the Angela Yu Zhang combo has been working for them, and that's why they stick with it. But the question is, what can Ninja Gaming do to counter that? They'll need a lot of disables, and for now, they only have one, and even that is not very reliable on the Atlas, so they'll need more. A Eudora is not a hero you see in a game like this, so no, it's not going to be the Eudora, it's going to be the Jawhead. A Jawhead has a disable of some form, and that might help fight against the Yuzhong Angela combo. So we'll see if this Jawhead is going to be effective against that combination. Back to the ban phase. That's going to be the Uranus. The third ban for Ninja Gaming. They don't want to deal with a tanky tank. And for Team Quixotic, they'll want to ban a support hero like the Kaja. There you go. Now, Team Ninja Gaming will try and look for a support hero. Maybe a Farsa. I would be happy with a Luo Yi, yes. I would love the Luo Yi, and that's what they took. We saw how good the Luo Yi was playing for Team Booty ML in the last game we saw. I think she got like 0-0-11 for her stats. 0 deaths, no kills, but 11 assists. That's huge. Okay. Farsa is instead going to get picked up by Quixotic. And they'll complete the lineup with a pickup on the X-Borg for the offlane hero. And now, Team Ninja Gaming is going to have to look for possibly another core to play that safe lane in the top lane. Considering the Lancelot, one of the best heroes to do just that. Maybe not Lancelot. Who is it gonna be? 5 seconds left. You'll have to lock someone, Ninja Gaming. And it's gonna be the Lancelot. There you go. Okay. Now I like this pickup. I like this lineup by both teams. To be fair, the Yu Zhong Angela combo we've seen work in the first game that we saw today between Quixotic Vast and Team Ninap Esports. And Ninap Esports had to deal with it, and they can't deal with it. They couldn't. And that's why they were sent down to the lower bracket. Now, will we see Team Ninja Gaming counter this combination by Team Quixotic, or will they also get sent down to the lower bracket? We don't know. We'll find out soon. And for now, good luck and have fun to both teams, because now we're going to jump into game number 1 between Team Quixotic Vast and Team Ninja Gaming. Look, guys, the lineups are great. Okay. A Yuzhong Angela combo is good, but the amount of heroes that can deal a lot of damage in a short amount of time on Team Ninja Gaming is just it's crazy. Lancelot and Hellcurt can delete any of the heroes on the side of Quixotic in like 2 seconds, right? So we'll have to focus a lot on the Lancelot and the Hellcurt and what they do throughout the game, because they're most likely going to be the ones carrying the game for Team Ninja Gaming if they can do it. And that's a big if because we saw how shut down Esports was when they were facing up against this combo, the Yu Zhong and Angela combo. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. For now, though, we'll have to wait for Luo Yi to load into the game. 55%. Come on, go up. Go up. There you go. Game number 1. Good luck and have fun to both teams. Let's just introduce them right off the bat. Nick So is going to be playing Yu Zhong for Team Quixotic Vast. ZX Song is going to be playing Angela. Vane's playing the Kufra. Smile Hero is on the Farsa. And Haizo is playing the Xborg. On Ninja Gaming side, we have 2Begun playing the Atlas. Hez is playing Hellkurt. Nog Nog is playing the Jawhead. Jenny is playing Luo Yi. And Xion is going to be on the Lancelot. Lancelot will have to do a lot alongside the Hellkurt. Oh, I just noticed that. Lancelot. Lancelot will have to do a lot. All right. Enough of that. For now, though, they'll be satisfied with just getting the buffs for their carries. Each team will do just that. It's gonna be the Yu Zhong, of course, for Team Quixotic, and it's gonna be Lancelot for Team Ninja Gaming. They'll have to face it up against each other. In that team, let's say it's a 1v1, right? Between Yu Zhong and Lancelot, I think it's gonna be Lancelot winning that team fight. But it's not a 1v1. It's going to be a 5v5. Or rather, it's going to be a 4v4 most of the time. Because one hero from either side will focus on objectives most of the time. Jawhead will not join any team fight if he don't have to. And Hellkurt will only join team fights when he has his abilities. Including his ultimate Dark Knight Falls. Well, in the middle lane, though, we're seeing an engagement. Yu Zhong is jumping in with his dragon form. And the first blood is going to be drawn by Farsa. Bouncing ball is committed, and Yu Zhong is still alive. And with that, a second kill coming in the way of Team Quixotic Vast, making sure they have the upper hand in this early game. Again, and again, and again. Launch attack. They're targeting this Hellkurt next. Hellkurt is slowed down a little bit, but he will not be in danger if he can survive towards this top turret. Oh, wow. The Jukes almost getting caught by the Yu Zhong, but Hellkurt will survive. That is pretty surprising. In fact, it's even more surprising that Jawhead caught Angela under their own turret. So, good stuff from both teams, actually. But I'll have to give the credit to Team Ninja Gaming there because Hellkurt survived and Jawhead found a kill. So they brought this back. They brought this back, guys. It's not over yet. Kufra will have to hit level 4 soon if he wants to be effective. Now there you go. Now it's going to be a real threat that Kufra has his stun, his ultimate. The Tyrant's Fury. That's going to put an end to any team fight potential on the side of Ninja Gaming, if a team fight happens. But for now, it's going to be farm time. Yu Zhong and Lancelot is fighting it out head-to-head, level 6 on both heroes. But only the Yu Zhong has got a kill recorded on his record. Oh no, Luo Yi, you don't want to stay around there. The Farsa pump is just too much damage. You don't want to be tanking that at all. And Yu Zhong and Angela, the combo is now online. Failed to secure the buff on the side of Team Ninja Gaming's jungle. And Lancelot will be happy with that exchange. The Yu Zhong wasted his ultimate, but it's back on already. That's crazy, isn't it? What is the cooldown on that? It's not fair that you can just turn into a dragon anytime you want. Okay, no, never mind. It's not on. It's on. Oh man, this is gonna be tough for Team Ninja Gaming to fight into. We're gonna see an engagement in mid lane. Atlas probably stunning 2 heroes if he can do that, but the bouncing ball is preventing him from moving around too much. And Hellkurt with the Dark Knight Falls. What does that achieve? Not much, apparently. And once again, another solo kill by the Jawhead onto the Angela. This is looking even better for Team Ninja Gaming. Look at the gold advantage. Almost 2k advantage for Team Ninja Gaming. And once again, the far side is going to get targeted by the Jawhead. It's going to get ultimated on and will get down. The Kufra stunning. This is Lancelot trying to survive. He will actually still survive, but I'm actually surprised that Kufra actually managed to kill the Lancelot instead. And Yu Zhong turning that back around with the Angela combo. Of course, getting thrown back though. He's getting low. He don't want to be fighting the Jawhead with that amount of HP. That's why he's going to have to retreat to the middle lane. He will survive. So, I'm sorry I blanked out there because I did not expect the Kufra to kill the Lancelot instead of the other way around. I thought the Kufra was dead for sure. But then I saw he slain Lancelot. Like, oh, wait, what? Wait, what was going on? Right, I didn't know. And that's why I blanked out a little bit. I am sorry for that. But here we go again. Lancelot trying to dash in and out of the team fight. We'll try and deal some damage to the Farsa. Maybe even try to kill her early in the team fight. That's his priority. Get all the squishy heroes dead before you finish off the rest. Yu Zhong will not make that easy. He's got 2 kills now already, while Lancelot has got 2 deaths. They're both still level 9. So at least Lancelot is keeping up. But the good news for Ninja Gaming is they've got gold. They've got 16,000 total. 2,000 ahead of Team Quixotic. And now it's going to be a battle around this turtle. Oh, good stun from the Kufra. 3 men. Only 1 pin down to the wall, though. But that would be enough if the Lancelot can escape this. Maybe he can, but no, the Yu Zhong is still going to chase him. The wrong target is picked on by the Yu Zhong. You should not be attacking the turret. You should be attacking Lancelot. And he paid for it. Although, thankfully, Angela did manage to get a kill on the Lancelot. But at what cost? Too much cost. And now Kufra will not be able to escape the Jawhead. Jawhead is making it very easy for Team Ninja Gaming to get back into this game. He's been doing a phenomenal job, Knock Knock. 4 kills, 0 deaths. He's got 2 kills on the Angela, and he did some good amount of disruption when the team fights are happening, and that's enough for Team Ninja Gaming to work with. That's all they need. This is the dream of laner for a team. Like, he doesn't need your babysitting. Like, he's not Lancelot. You don't need 2 heroes running around you. Oh, by the way, solo kill after solo kill. Now, this time, Xborg getting that onto the Hellcurt. I feel like that's not supposed to happen because Hellcurt can just run and jump away. But it happened anyway. But yeah, back to the point. The Jawhead we see this game is the dream of laner for any team. He's doing so much job. Well, okay, wait. We have to hold that thought again. Kufra stunning 2, but Atlas following that up with his own. And that is translated into 2 kills for the Lancelot. And I think it was the Jawhead getting another kill. That's 5-0-1. And now he might even get another in the top lane. Xborg, will he be able to escape this? He's low. Down to quarter HP, but it's under the protection of the turret, and now Jawhead with that emoticon. I'm not sure he can survive that. He can. That's a little bit rash, but I guess if you're trying to flex your ability to burst down a hero, then you can do that, sure. And look, the Blade of Despair purchased by Jawhead. He's gonna deal so much damage in the next team fight. We'll see. It's gonna be so funny to look at the heroes on the side of Quixotic just explode when being charged by this Jawhead. We'll have to wait, though. Okay, let's finish that thought, all right? He's a dream of laner. Why? Because he doesn't need your help as a team. He can just make things happen on his lonesome. And that allowed his teammates to move around the map more freely. And now a 3-man stun, beautiful by the Atlas. Bursted down easily. But Yu Zhong is still alive, and that will be the sign that Team Quixotic Vast will be able to turn this around. In fact, they do. If they can get this Loyi, that will be a complete turnaround. But Lancelot will not stay quiet. And that's 1 kill onto the Yu Zhong with a second follow-up very, very quickly onto the Angela. So that overall was a pretty even team fight, right? 2 for 2. That's pretty fair, but it looked like it was really, really good for Team Ninja Gaming until the Yu Zhong Angela combo went in. Thankfully, the Lancelot was not picked off, so he was able to turn that back around. And so it was an even team fight overall, but the gold advantage is widening for Team Ninja Gaming. They now have a 5,000 gold lead. Where are these coming from? It's got to be the Jawhead. It's got to be the farm that Jawhead is getting that's giving them this advantage over Team Quixotic Vast, because look at him. He's just going all over the map, farming all the minions and getting all the kills he can get. 5 kills now. He's doing this off-laning thing so well that his team probably wouldn't be in this place right now if it's not for him doing such a good job. He might even get this bottom turret here if no one's taking care of it. Yeah, he's just gonna take it. Enemy turret destroyed. Easy for Jawhead. Wow. And look, a 9,000 gold lead now. In the span of like a minute, it went from 5,000 to 9,000. That's unbelievable. And if you're Team Quixotic Vast, you know something is up. You have to take care of one of these heroes, either the Jawhead or the Lancelot. The problem is, I don't think they know how to deal with them. And that's why they're staying in their base, not daring to go out at all. And so I think it's going to be easy for Team Ninja Gaming if they want to go and secure Lord right now. Because Team Quixotic Vast doesn't look like doesn't look like they're planning to go out of their base anytime soon. That's a window of opportunity for Team Ninja Gaming, and that's what they're going to take. Lord is down to half, and we don't see any movement from Team Quixotic. So yes, they'll get this Lord for free, and maybe even the game for free at this point. A launch attack call by Lancelot. He's hungry. He wants to go in. But please wait for the Lord. You don't want to be pushing in and dying while the Lord is pushing in. And Jawhead found Kufra. Kufra, will you be bursted down here? He will. Mega kill on the Lancelot. And the blue buff is going to be taken as well. So it's going to be doubly hard for Team Quixotic to fight into this because Kufra is not available. And the Lord is pushing in like 10 seconds. He's going to reach the top inhibitor turret. And Team Ninja Gaming will push this middle lane simultaneously to make sure they earn an objective. Can they do it, though? Kufra will revive in 9 seconds. The Atlas was thrown in. I don't think it was ready for that. So that was a little bit funny. That was a little bit of a tease by Jawhead. But enemy turret, inhibitor turret destroyed in the top lane with the help of the Hellcurt pushing in. And now I think Team Ninja Gaming should be happy with what they got. And they should just retreat and reset. Wait for the Atlas to come back. And then go into a team fight again. For now, though, they'll just stick around and chill around the opponent's base. Still outside of it, not inside of it. If it's inside, then you know it's game over. But still, it doesn't comfort Team Quixotic that Team Ninja Gaming can just hang around outside their base without any challenge. And maybe even taking this middle inhibitor for free. Yes, they did. Next, it's going to be the inhibitor turret in the bottom lane. Maybe a team fight before that. Hellcurt is looking for a time to jump in. Atlas is going low. He is slain by the Export, and the Angela Yu Zhong combo is trying to look for this. Lancelot, he will get stunned, and he will get shut down. And now the chase is on Luoyi. Will not be able to survive, and Jawhead trying to kill this Yu Zhong. He will succeed. A monster kill streak. While this Hellcurt is trying to kill the Angela, he will find her. And once again, it's a kind of even team fight, but this time, the team that came out on top of that is Team Quixotic, so a silver lining. We're seeing it for Team Quixotic Vast, but the Jawhead is just way too scary, guys. He's not... He's untouchable. He can kill any of your heroes very easily, and in fact, I think the role of carry has shifted from the Lancelot to the Jawhead now, because Jawhead seems just way more capable of handling his hero and dealing more damage to the opponents. And oh my goodness, the throws! The throws from the Jawhead has been beautiful, you know, either to disable the opponent's heroes or to try and set up his teammates to jump into a team fight. Except for that one time he threw the Atlas who weren't ready. I mean, you know, the typical Jawhead game in a classic or an even ranked game where he just throws you into the air trying to feed you to the opponent's team. Let's just hope Knock Knock isn't that kind of a Jawhead in this competitive game in a series that will determine who goes to the lower bracket if they lose. And at this point, I think it might be Quixotic, at least for game 1. We'll have to wait and see for what happens in game 2, but for now, let's focus on this. They're trying to push in this final inhibitor turret. It's very, very low. Just two more hits, and Lancelot knew that. He just went in. He didn't even care. And oh, in the meantime, Hellkit finding a kill onto the Farsa, a 4v5. This is going to be very, very tough for Team Quixotic to defend. Kufra did try to initiate, but the silence from the Hellkit prevented him from stunning the 3 heroes he stunned initially. He's going to try a second time. This time, maybe try to avoid the Hellkit so you don't get silenced in the process. And Jawhead almost trying to throw someone back into his team. And Yu Zhang is in his Black Dragon form. Will he be able to defend this? He will get one down. He still has the Immortal. Jawhead is not going to survive for too long. He will get taken down. Atlas will follow through very soon if he's not careful. Actually, the Jawhead is still alive because he had Immortal, and he managed to throw the Yu Zhang back so that Atlas can survive and run. But the point is, Quixotic Vest defended, and there's a second chance that Team Quixotic can come back into this. Wait! The Farsa, though, is going to get stolen. Lancelot, with his agility, will be able to finish her off unscathed. Like, you can't even touch the Lancelot at this point. If he is a great player, that's what's going to happen all game. But the Kufra will be able to catch him once or twice, you know, not let him try and get kills so easily. But aside from the Kufra, there isn't really any other hero who can catch this Lancelot, or the Hellkit, or the Jawhead. So it's just so hard. And Kufra or Atlas stunning 2 people. Is that going to be enough? The Yu Zhang, though, he will be able to finish off the Atlas before he can do anything more. But the Dragon form has run out. He has to chase on his feet. But will that be enough? The Crystal, in the meantime, was being focused down by the Jawhead. And the Jawhead, he knows what's up. He knows his priorities. He doesn't care about kills, although he did get a few. All that matters to the Jawhead is the Crystal, because that is what wins the game. And that, my friends, is how you should be playing a Jawhead. Amazing stuff from Knock Knock. As I was saying, guys, I'll say it again. It's a dream to have an offlaner, a player who plays the offlane like what Jawhead showed us. He didn't need that much support from his team to make things happen. He got solo kills against the Angela twice, or maybe even 3 times. He was able to kill the Yu Zhang after Yu Zhang finished his team off. And in the end of the game, in the late stage, we transitioned from having the Lancelot carry to Jawhead carrying the game, because we saw just how effective the Jawhead can kill everyone on the side of Quixotic Vast. So props to the Jawhead. Amazing game by him. And the net worth and the kill amount and everything is making him deserving of the MVP title for this game. Yu Zhang and the Angela combo tried their best to try and win the game back for Quixotic, but I guess it has its limits. Because as soon as the Black Dragon form is over and Yu Zhang is back on his feet, he can't really chase enemies anymore. And it was easy for Hellkit, Lancelot, and Jawhead to kite him. And by kiting, what I mean is they make sure that Yu Zhang cannot reach them to deal damage. And once his abilities run out, they jump back in and kill him off instead. And that's what's been happening here. So that shows us that Ninja Gaming just knows how to play him. They know how to counter this Yu Zhang very effectively, and well, props to Ninja Gaming. Good game. Well played. So game one goes to Ninja Gaming. Let's look at the stats a little bit. See how much damage they deal. 32% on Yu Zhang. That's to be expected. And the Jawhead dealt 24%. But what? Am I saying this right? Luo Yi actually dealt 41% damage? Okay. I guess, yeah. Okay. I did not expect that, but that's a pleasant surprise. Amazing. And again, objectives not being secured by Team Quixotic. Only the Yu Zhang was dealing damage to turrets, and even that, it was only 216 damage. Come on. That's barely half a turret. You didn't get anything, Quixotic. You need to deal more damage to turrets next game, okay? All right, that's game one. Let's get into game number two as soon as the players are ready. But I do think we'll take a break for a little bit before we jump back in. So give us a few minutes, and we'll be right back with game number two between Quick Exotic Vast and Ninja Gaming from the Philippines. I'll be right back.
The sun was in front of me the whole time. I couldn't see. Blind, I was blinded, and I don't see once again.
All right. It seems that the players are ready, at least for the side of Team Ninja Gaming. We're still awaiting the players from Team Quixotic Vast to make it into the lobby, and then we'll start game number two. So in the meantime, let's talk about that first game, all right? Quixotic Vast had a lot of potential to turn things back around with that Yu Zhang Angela combo. But what they were struggling with was finishing off heroes from the side of Ninja Gaming. Like when the Yu Zhang jumped in with his Elder Black Dragon form, he wasn't able to catch up to the heroes because they're just so mobile. And again, one of the problems that I was highlighting was that Team Quixotic didn't really have any reliable disables or stuns to try and catch the mobile heroes like Helkert and Lancelot. And if you don't have a reliable disable, for example, Divine Judgment by Kaja or the stun by Hylos, those disables are things that you can rely on to catch up to the heroes like Lancelot and Helkert. And because Quixotic Vast did not have those, the Yu Zhang was struggling to chase them. And because he get kited so hard, he can't kill enough heroes to win team fights. And that allowed our friends over at Ninja Gaming to secure game number one. So game number two, I'm hoping Quixotic Vast realized the problem and will actively try to solve that problem to make sure they don't get set down to the lower bracket. All right. I think the teams are ready. We're just checking whether they are indeed ready. And if they are, we'll get back into game number two very, very, very soon. So, yeah, I want to see more drafts that's taking into account disables for Team Quixotic Vast. Like, they need to know that disables are just so good in this game. You need to have disables. Ideally, more than one disable, right? So combine a Hylos and a Kaja, or maybe combine other heroes like Rock, even if you want a wild charge. That's also a pretty good disable. The Atlas is also a pretty good hero to disable heroes, but he relies a lot on his ultimate, and that sometimes is not as reliable as the heroes I mentioned, like Hylos and Kaja, who can just click a button and, opponents are stunned. So, all right. It seems that we have a substitute for one of the players for Team Quixotic Vast. It's going to be their sixth man playing in the place of, I believe, their captain, Smile Hero. It's not going to be playing on the side of Team Quixotic, I think. And we're just waiting for the go from both teams. And we'll just watch them do a drafting. I think drafting is underestimated quite a lot by especially a lot of the newer players, to be honest. Like they don't really care about drafting too much, right? Um because they just think, okay, I'll get any hero that I can play and I think I can do good. Um but in a drafting phase, it's an opportunity for teams to test out what different combinations will work out. And in the case of our friends over at Team uh, Quixotic, one of the combos that they have tested is the Yuzhong Angela combo, and it has been working for them, except for that last game, because I think Team Ninja Gaming just they know how they can control the Yuzhong so as not to get destroyed whenever he's in the Black Dragon form. So yeah, if you're a player, if you don't understand the drafting phase very well, you don't know how you can deal with heroes and combinations like what Quixotic Vest did. And because Ninja Gaming has a better idea of what drafting is for, they were able to, I guess, disable, quote unquote, the Yu Zhong and Angela combo. And that allowed them to win game number 1. Okay. So it looks like the players are indeed ready this time. And soon we're going to jump into game number 2. Here we go. Good luck and have fun to both teams, but first we'll have to draft heroes for either team to play with. And I'm expecting some respect bans. The Yu Zhong probably is going to get banned anyway, even though Ninja Gaming did win that fight against them. Because it's just so annoying to deal with. And I guess they were pretty lucky that Team Quixotic Vast did not have a disable for any of their heroes in that first game. And so they were able to survive the Yu Zhong Angela combo. But this time around, they might be smarter about it and get some disables to make sure the Yu Zhong is going to get fed and fed a lot. We're not seeing the Yu Zhong ban yet. It's going to be the Esmeralda instead. Still, one of the favorite heroes to ban for any team, actually.
Your team is banning.
And it's going to be the Yu Zhong ban actually coming from the Quixotic team themselves. They don't want to give it up for Team Ninja Gaming to use instead. The Claude is still available, so that's probably the next ban incoming from either team. Most likely it's going to be the Quixotic Vast side that's going to ban the Claude. Let's see here. 5 seconds left. It's going to be the Uranus being banned. Okay. The Uranus will not be played this time around. And Claude, of course, is going to be the ban from Team Quixotic, as predicted. And now the first pick. A Ling? Oh, wow. They're fast. Their hands are fast to decide on this Ling if they lock it in. But they're still thinking about it. Still thinking about it. It's not confirmed just yet. 10 seconds left to decide. Is it going to be the Ling or is it going to be another hero? The Kaja, the Kufra is available. There's also a Selena and a Hellkurt. And yes, in fact, it is going to be the Ling. For Team Ninja Gaming, that's their first pick. Atlas is probably going to see the light of day if he gets picked up by Team Quixotic here. Ten seconds left. 2 heroes. What are they going to be? Aloy. Oh, yes. Aloy was really good. Look, I was surprised as hell When I saw that Luoyi dealt 41% the damage that Ninja Gaming did to Quixotic, that's just crazy. It's annoyingly weird because we didn't see any like a lot of kills coming out from the Luoyi, but I guess her skills just catch a lot of heroes and that's a lot of damage dealt. So that's why she got 41% of the damage they dealt to Quixotic. So to begin cycling around a few tanks, but finally deciding on the Atlas. That's justified. Atlas, we know, has been doing a really good job. And Helkert, we're seeing a Helkert once again. Now on the side of Hez. This is also what they got in game number 1, but he didn't really shine that bright in the game number 1. At least not as bright as the previous game. I think it was between Booty ML and Bantai Public. The Helkert just went wild with 17 kills in the end. That's a Helkert when you see one. But I guess in the last game between Ninja Gaming and Quixotic, the Helkert was playing as a team player, and that's why he wasn't the one getting all the kills in the game. And arguably, that might be the better way to play Helkert because that's just more secure, a more guaranteed way of winning a game.
Your team is
So
banned.
we'll see if Ninja Gaming is gonna still do the same. All right, Angela banned because they know if an Angela is present on the side of Ninja Gaming, that's gonna be one hell of a combo with either the Ling or the Helkert. So no, you don't want to deal with that, Quixotic Vast. Five seconds remaining. In Jenny, we'll have to ban a hero here. 2 seconds. What is it? It's gonna be the Cho. Okay. That's a funny hero to ban here because they already got a Jawhead. I don't think they'll be looking for another Cho or another offlaner for that matter. So they're gonna be looking for a hyper carry that they can protect with the Luoyi and the Kufra. Might be a marksman, maybe not. A Leomord is available, a Badang, a Thamuz. And there you go. A Thamuz is the pick for Team Quixotic. But this is still not the hero they will be protecting with the Kufra and Luoyi, guys. Thamuz is most likely going to go top lane and be left alone to deal with things by himself. So we're still going to expect a core hero for Team Quixotic, a last pick. Most likely will be a pretty surprising pick. We'll see. Knock, knock. Not on the Jawhead this time. It's going to be the X-Borg for him.
Team is
And with that, 5 heroes confirmed for Ninja Gaming. 1 more remaining for Team Quixotic. Will it be the Harith? Harley? That's also one of the interesting heroes to play and watch. Still got 15 seconds. You can still think this through. What do you want to play? What do you think can counter this lineup on the side of Ninja Gaming? You definitely need a mobile hero, but that's not reliant too much on the mobility. And it's gonna be the Lilia. This, I believe, is gonna be the first time we see a Lilia in play, guys. So I am excited. I would love to see this Lilia work out for Team Quixotic so we can go to game number 3. That will depend on her player. We'll see who the player is later in the loading screen. Yeah, this lineup is looking very interesting for Team Quixotic Vast. But once again, they're lacking disables. Only the Kufra can effectively disable anyone on the side of Ninja Gaming, while Ninja Gaming has got an Atlas and the Kaja. So by that standard, I'll have to give this game to Ninja Gaming. But I would love to see this Lilia work out for Team Quixotic and for us to go to game number 3. Good luck and have fun to both teams. I want to see some good games. I hope you want to see some good games too. If you're enjoying this, please do give the stream a like. Comment any of the thoughts that you might have about the game or anything, really. And share the stream, please, if you know anyone who wants to enjoy some good Mobile Legends. Then this is the place, and we're gonna jump right into it as the players load. We're just waiting for Xborg and Kaja now. some uh, some phone upgrades overdue for our players here. In Jenny and Nog Nog. New phones, maybe, so that you can load faster into the game, right? Waste less time waiting, spend more time playing, and actually getting better at the game, and maybe that will be enough to win the series here in One Play MLBB Open Week number 3. Here we go. Game number 2 between Ninja Gaming and Quick Exotic Vast. On the side of Ninja Gaming, on the blue side, there's Sean playing the Link. Hez playing the Hellkurt once again. To begin also back on the Atlas. Knock Knock this time is going to play Export. And In Jenny is playing Kaja. Team Quick Exotic Vast, there's Haizo playing Johet. ZX Sung playing the Luo Yi, Saigo on the Kufra, Vanes playing the Thamus, and Nexo playing a freshly seen hero. I don't think I've ever seen Lilia in play in a competitive scene. At least the ones that I've casted. Lilia is a very interesting hero to watch and play, and let's see how Quick Exotic Nexo can make use of this very mobile hero and very burst damage focused hero. In the meantime, though, they're just gonna farm. Farm is good, guys. You want to focus on farming in the early minutes, and that's something that not a lot of newer players realize, that they need to farm a lot to be effective in the game. Oh, engagement in the middle lane. Lilia with that one more damage, maybe? No? Okay. One more explosion from the Lilia would have done it. That would have been first blood on the Atlas, but I guess she didn't have enough charges. So no. We're not going to see a first blood just yet. Instead, we're going to see the teams just farm their jungles. Early rotation to the bottom lane by Team Ninja Gaming, looking for this Thamus. It's going to be hard. So instead, the Ling is going to focus on this gold buff in the bottom lane. He got it. And Hellkurt is going to get left alone to fight against this Thamus. And Jawhead is actually going to be the one safe laning in the top lane. So potentially, we're going to see Jawhead play as well as Knock Knock did in the first game. But nothing's confirmed yet. Lilia is the hyper carry of choice here, which is very interesting. I mean, she can burst a lot of damage. Oh, Ling ultimating. That's one hero down. Luo Yi, the first blood of the game, but Knock Knock going low. Will have to flicker away from the team fight to make sure he stays alive. And by not giving away any form of life and advantage to team. Oh, never mind. Xborg was chased by the Jawhead, and Lilia actually found Atlas in the mid lane. So that's actually a 1-2 in the favor of Team Quick Exotic Vast. I thought it was over, but no. Team Quick Exotic Vast will not let it go so easily. They equalized it. In fact, they took the advantage now. 2-1 kills and 7,400 to 6,900 in terms of gold. It's not too much yet, but it is something. It is still a lead. And they took it because they got the 2 kills right after the first blood onto the Luo Yi. Once again, we see Atlas trying to make things happen, but the Ling, though, will be able to redeem the Atlas by getting the kill onto the Luo Yi once again. I felt like it would have been great if Atlas could have gotten that stun onto 3. And now, oh, Ling missed his sword play there. The Thamus will be able to escape. Unfortunate. But he'll still be pretty content with this. He got the gold buff. He's got 2 kills now. He's level 7 as opposed to Lilia's only got level 6. Ling is doing pretty decently. And if he can just get more kills here, it's going to snowball out of control. And that's what you want to have in a team. A hero that can just snowball if he's given everything that he needs to snowball. And in this case, it's going to be more kills, and it's going to be an attempt on the Jawhead. That's 3 heroes committed here, but Jawhead is a little bit too fast, especially with the flicker. They will not be able to catch up to him. Now Kaja lying in wait in the bushes, protecting this attempt at the turtle by the Ling. And once this turtle is taken by the Ling, they're going to go for a kill here. Lilia a little bit too close, and that's why the Divine Judgment is going to get committed. But rewind there for the Lilia will be able to save her from this massacre. But the 2 heroes, Atlas, Luo Yi and the Kufra will not survive and will not be as lucky. And the Jawhead will be targeted. Just trying to charge on the Atlas. That's why he gets a kill. So that's a really, really good play from the Jawhead, making sure he not only survives, but also taking a hero down with him. And finally, he's going to take him down by the combination of Jawhead. No, not Jawhead. Ling, Kaja, and the Export. And with that, objectives are going to get secured by Ninja Gaming. The first one, actually, in the whole game. The top lane turret for Team Quixotic is going to get taken down. And from this point on, Ling and Co will want to deal more damage to turrets, especially in the middle and bottom lane. At least the first turret must go down before they can proceed with the next ones. Endless battle already on the Ling. Oh no. Oh, that's a huge burst damage from the Hellcurt. And he will get stunned by the Atlas ultimate. He will be taken down, and they will have to escape before the side of Quixotic Vast catches up. Ling, though, taking care of that Luo Yi very easily. Lilia had to rewind, but that's still a lot of damage being dealt by the Ling. And that's why he's going to get a double kill. Kufra a little bit tiny bit too late. Divine Judgment. Oh no, the stun from the Kufra and the throwback by the Jawhead. That's enough to kill off the Kaja. So the Divine Judgment was a little bit wasted there. I'm not sure if that's the intention. And now Ling might not even be able to survive this if the Jawhead decided to go onto him. But, oh, in fact, it's going to be the Ling that's going to go onto the 2 heroes in the bottom lane. The Kufra and the Jawhead. It's going to be in danger, but instead it's going to be the Atlas taken down. Wow! What a turn around. Look, as soon as I saw Ling had his ultimate and committed it to the 2 heroes, Jawhead and Kufra, I thought they were done for. But the Atlas was a little bit unsure as to what the Atlas was doing. It was giving away the life there. So did not work out in the way that Ninja Gaming envisioned it. Now the blue buff is being contested once again. Retribution by our Ling here is just phenomenal. Every time stealing the buffs have become so easy with that Retribution ready. More items coming in for more heroes on the side of Ninja Gaming. That's going to be even more preparation for them to win the next team fight. It's not going to happen yet, though. Still chilling, but the Jawhead is found. Oh no, the Kaja is the one found. Almost getting killed there. If only the turret focused him down. Ling will have to walk away from this because he's getting too low. Half HP now. He's getting ready for the next round, but the Luo Yi managed to kill off the Hellcurt before he can do anything. And Ling, a little bit too low to continue fighting, and that's why he's running away. Instead, it's going to be the Atlas giving away his life to make sure the Ling survives. Export jumping in a little bit too late here. You don't want to be fighting this when your team is already dead. And the Ling is now down. Because of that, Team Quixotic Vast will be able to push into this mid lane and getting an objective of their own here. It's time for a revenge here. Kill off their mid turret, kill off their top and bottom turret, and then equalize things. The gold will definitely get equalized if they get the bottom and top turret. And also this buff on the side of Ninja Gaming's jungle. Not quite there yet. The lead is still on the hands of Ninja Gaming. But how long will that last? I'm not too sure.
Resurrecting soon.
It's so close. Barely hitting 2,000. Okay, Divine Judgment's getting ready, but there's not enough heroes to fight this. Ling will need to fight with him, but not before he gets his blue buffs. So the blue buffs allow Ling to jump around walls more frequently and more easily. And that allows him to be more effective in team fights, like what we're seeing right now. Kufra jumping in, intending to disable this Ling, but instead, he's probably going to get taken down if they can catch up to him, but he can't. Ling instead finds the Luo Yi before he can do anything else, and Jawhead, once again, playing a big role in team fights, shutting down the Atlas, and Kaja follows through to the grave. So another team fight won by our friends at Quixotic. And they're going to try to equalize the gold advantage once again. Ling, how many times have you tried to recall now? That's the third, fourth time now. Finally, we'll be able to recall. So, at this point, I think for Ninja Gaming, you just want to reset for a little bit, right? Reset and try to figure out when is the best time for you to fight Quixotic, vast, and massive team fights. And you'll have to initiate and burst down heroes fast. You have the Kaja, you have the damage output, right? You have the Hellkurt, you have the Ling. You should be able to kill off these heroes pretty easily if you want to, but it's about picking up the right target. You don't want to be picking up the Kufra here. This Kufra is the tank. He's a little bit tough to burst down. Instead, you want to find the Lilia, and even that might not be a good idea because anytime she can just rewind and recover all her HP lost in that process of ganking. So the greatest target for me, at least, is going to be the Luo Yi, but it's going to be hard to find her because she's going to be hiding so well behind the frontline heroes like Kufra and Jawhead. Bouncing ball, just trying to poke some damage onto this Atlas, and Atlas now, as a result, is low. Only half HP remaining. Wait. Is that a team fight? Xborg, what are you doing? You're engaging too early, and Atlas 3-man stun. Beautiful! Followed up by the ultimate from the Ling, but that's not enough to finish them off. And with that, I think this is the biggest chance that Quixotic Vest has in turning the game back around. They can't do that. Ninja Gaming, you can't die one by one if you want to win more team fights. And Thamus and the Kufra will be able to find this Hellkurt. Is the bouncing ball, remember, prevents the Hellkurt from jumping out of that team fight. And okay, Ling. A blue buff stolen by the Ling. Lilia is not happy about that, but I guess they can still win this game even if they get their buff stolen. Oh, the ultimate saving him from the Jawhead push, but no! You can't survive for much longer than that. A little bit greedy, if I must say, by the Ling, trying to secure that kill onto the Luo Yi, but instead, he had to face 4 heroes, and he can't survive 4. And what do you know? The gold advantage has now been given away by Team Ninja Gaming to Team Quixotic Vast. And Quixotic will have a great window of opportunity here to secure Lord if they decide to do that. In the meantime, though, they're going to just try and kill this Xborg, which they can. And that's even more opportunities for them to secure the Lord. Oh, wait, whoa, the stun almost hitting the 2 heroes, but he might still be able to make this work if they stick around. But no. Hellkurt, Kaja, and Atlas decided this is not a team fight we want to fight into. So they wait. And now that Ling is back alive, he will be able to give at least some presence and maybe... Oh, beautiful 5-man stun from the Atlas. That's allowing Team Quixotic Vast to just get bursted down. But they will stay alive somehow. There's just not enough burst damage. Imagine if the Xborg was there. The 5-man stun into the Xborg explosion. That would have been beautiful. But But Xborg died before the team fight happens, before that beautiful 5-man stun from the Atlas. My God. If only Xborg was there, or even if the Ling was there with his buffs and his ultimate, that would have been enough. But they didn't have it. They did not have it. And well, at least Ling can keep doing that, right? Stealing the blue buff from the Lilia. Oh God, this Lilia has got to be tilted. Oh, she's got to be so annoyed by that. I don't think she got a blue buff ever in this game because Ling kept stealing it. Okay. Whew. That was fun to watch. Another one like that, please, Atlas. Another 5 men, but this time be ready with your teammates. Because if you were just ready that round, that one time you stunned 5 people, that would have been a superb gameplay. Superb highlight. Highlight of the decade, probably. For Mobile Legends. But it's not going to happen just yet. Xborg will have to come at his ultimate, but that's a little bit too early, don't you think? But this time, it's the chase. Oh no, the 2-man stun by the Kufra. Turned that around. 3-man stun by Atlas. Maybe. Once again, not enough burst damage from the side of Ninja Gaming. Quick Exotic Vest will be able to take down 4 and transition into the Lord. And with that, guys, I think we're going to have a game number 3 between these two teams. What a back and forth between them two, yeah? I mean, Ninja Gaming could have done so... There's just so much opportunity for Team Ninja Gaming to finish them off. Quick Exotic Vast. But they're just not ready as a team. Right? Man. How many times did Atlas just do a great job stunning the opponent's heroes? Multiple heroes. Not just one, not just 2. The last one, we saw 3 heroes being disabled by the Atlas, but that fight around the Lord area, he stunned 5. 5 heroes were disabled, and it still wasn't enough. That's gonna feel bad. Now the Lord is pushing in the mid lane. Oh no, another stun, but this time might be enough because Xborg is there, but still... Unfortunately, there's just not enough burst damage because once again, Lilia just went back, rewinded to time. Oh, but the Hellcat and the Ling now, though. Oh, they will be able to burst the Lilia down, and there's only 2 heroes remaining on the side of Quick Exotic Vast. You trying to teleport out, but there's just not enough time. You have to channel it. Remember, there's a delay before you can teleport out. If it was instant, it would be broken. That's why it's not instant. And because it's not instant, you cannot escape. And look at that. Just like that, Team Ninja Gaming turned it back around again. And you know what, guys? There is a potential that they can break into the inhibitor that's here in the mid lane. And Divine Judgment, are you available? No, not really. Oh, wait, it is! And with that, Thamos will be taken down. First time, because there's an Immortal on him. But the second time, will he be able to be taken down? Yes, it will be possible. The wipeout. The Kufra is alive though now. Alongside the Jawhead. So no, they can't secure the inhibitor turret, but at least there's a sliver of hope for Team Ninja Gaming to once again come back into this game. Wow. This push and pull from both teams is just amazing. And props to the teams for capitalizing on the opportunities they see. But honestly, I think it should have been this way all along. I think it should have been Ninja Gaming dominating all along. Simply because of the lineup that they have. Like, there's no way they should lose. Especially with the Atlas stunning 5 heroes left and right. I mean, he'll have to keep doing that. And I'm sure he can, so... Now that Quick Exotic Vast knows what this Atlas is... Oh, no, Kufra, you're overextending a little bit, aren't you? Oh, no. Kufra, if you die here, it's going to be game over for Quick Exotic. And the 2-man stun, the Lilia will have to purify herself, and that's why she's not caught. But the damage is being done. I think Ling will be able to get the Thamus, while Hellcat is going to try and lurk before he jumps in. The stun onto the Lilia. The Luo Yi is going to be taken down, and that's 3 heroes left on the side of Quick Exotic. But the question is, can Ninja Gaming capitalize on this? The Atlas will have to go back and replenish his health. But look, Quick Exotic is a little bit scared now. They gotta be. After seeing what Team Ninja Gaming is capable of in terms of the team fights they get. It's a bit questionable though, right? The Kufra was overextending there, stunning. I mean, jumping his way into suicide, basically. And that's not what you want to have in a game like this. And Jawhead might be the next target here if he's not careful. Thankfully, his team is not too far away from him. Ling is committed by the Jawhead, but he will be able to dodge it with his ult of his own. Oh no. Who's going to get the Lord? That's the big question, because the Lord will be able to secure more objectives for either team. But the question is, who'll get it? Who will get it? I don't think either team will be brave enough to fight the Lord now. They'll have to win a team fight, a big one, and then they can transition into the Lord. But for now, no team fights happening just yet. Uh-oh, Kaja is caught out. What are you going to do here? The Cyclone is not going to save you. And neither is your team. Sorry, said the Kaja. Sorry might not be enough though, Kaja. Because one man down is just so hard for you to defend with. And the Lord might be vulnerable here. Unless you're seeing what I'm seeing, which is Hellkurt split pushing the bottom lane. And because the Hellkurt is buying so much time here in the bottom lane, Team Quick Exotic will not be able to secure Lord. And with that, there's still a chance for Team Ninja Gaming. Thinking about it, there's still 15 seconds before the Kaja is back alive, and you do want to wait for Kaja to come back alive, Ninja Gaming. Oh no, what are you doing, Xborg? A little bit too far. Still alive, but that's way too dangerous for you to try. And Link, can you secure this one? No, Luoyi teleported. And you will get disabled a little bit. A little bit of burst damage being felt also. And once again, Kufra will try his hand at surprising these heroes. But nothing happening just yet. Oh no, this is a stalemate. Either team can't really go in or out. Lest they get initiated on and get disabled. The special potion being bought by the Thamus, he doesn't want to get thrown away by the Jawhead, and Luoyi also did take it for free. It's free. And okay, Jawhead jumping onto the Kaja. The Kaja, you do not want to get killed once more before the team fight happens. Ling is split pushing once again, but now he'll have to join his teammates in this team fight. Kufra is caught out of position. You want to kill him now? Maybe. But the Atlas trying to get... Oh, he's too greedy. He's too greedy trying to get 3 more stuns. It's working out so well for now, but the Kufra is still alive. Finally, being taken down a second time. Ling? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, shut down by the Thamus. And with that, I think Ninja Gaming will have to scramble and run away from the opponents. And again, the Hellkurt is buying time, trying to split push this bottom lane, but Thamus was ready because he immediately moved down to the bottom lane to make sure the Hellkurt does not push it in. With 4 heroes against 4, there is a chance for Ninja Gaming to defend this. In fact, they have a great chance defending this because they still have the Hellkurt with his burst damage, and they still have Kaja with his Divine Judgment. So let's see if Kaja is going to find anyone. Now he's just hiding in the bushes. Nobody's brave enough to contest the Lord right now. It's still alive. The Lord is still standing, guys. You want it. I know. Both of you want it so bad. You'll have to wait. The Atlas is just getting ready to defend it if it's being taken by Team Quixotic. And Team Quixotic, they're playing a little bit too scared, aren't they? They're not even moving into the Lord area, which I think they should. And Ling, I think you should be going all the way down to the bottom lane to put pressure in the bottom lane, because it's been working so well Even if you lose your team fights, you were able to buy time for you to respawn because you've been split pushing so well the bottom lane. And an attempt at the Lord. This is a poor attempt at it because Ling is not even close there. And Ling, he's listening to me. He's pushing the bottom lane. That's the split push going on. So you can either do that and have the Lord being taken by your team, or you can push an S5 and maybe bet all you have in that one single team fight, which I don't think is the right move. The split push is good. Kaja. Oh no, X-Bork jumped on, and now with Jawhead committing as well. X-Bork once again taken down early in the team fight. Once again, it's a 4v5 for Team Ninja Gaming. But with the split push, it's still gonna happen. But Thamus is now ready in the bottom lane. He will not let this go so easily. It's literally a stalemate. All they do is now take one kill and just reset. Take one kill and reset. They're not committing at all. I wonder who's going to break first. Who's going to lose their cool first and commit and maybe even overcommit and get punished for it. I mean, based on their movements, I think Team Quixotic Vest is the more patient one here. Because they didn't even try to bait the Lord. They're just there waiting and seeing that heroes from the side of Ninja Gaming are overextending, and then they punish them, and it's been working out so well so far. Can they keep that up? That's the question. All heroes are up back in the battlefield, the X-Borg. And Jawhead jumping once again to that Ling, but there's no real follow-up here. And the Ling, you should be able to survive, but look at a movement by the Ling, just running, hopping off walls, escaping any of the team fights that can happen. And now he's spying. He's still full HP. Oh, Lilia almost taken down, but the Divine Judgment not gonna get through because Lilia just rewinded. He went back to full HP. The two-man stun, mega kill by the Hellcurt. The ultimate from the Ling will be able to take two. Is there gonna be enough damage to kill them off though? Yes. First Immortal has triggered. They have to kill them 2 more times. And there you go. 3 heroes down. On the side of Quixotic Vast, this might be it. This might be it for Ninja Gaming. Ninja Gaming will take the Lord. And with this Lord push, I think it will be the GG push next time. Because I don't think Team Quixotic will be able to defend against this Lord plus 5 heroes. And finally, in this almost 30-minute game, we're seeing a sliver of a chance that one team can end the game. With Hellcurt also purchasing that corrosive scythe, he will deal much more damage and also be a little bit more tanky. Kaja, will you commit your Divine Judgment here? I don't think that's the right idea. Just push the lane, wait for the Lord to push the bottom lane, and then you attack the inhibitor turrets remaining. The top and middle lane. And Ling, just get ready, okay? Ling, you'll have to just get ready to finish off everyone else after the initial engagement. Here we go. 28 minutes. Lord is pushing the bottom lane towards Quixotic Vast space. Ling and Hellcurt, the 2 core heroes lurking in the jungle, waiting for the right time to jump in. And wait, they're not even trying to make use of this Lord Kufra overextending a little bit. That might be able to... should be able to be punished, but... Quixotic... they're lucky that Ninja Gaming is playing this pretty safely. They're just trying to go for the objective, and they're gonna get it. The middle lane and the top lane is now empty. Void of turrets, and Ling had to commit his ultimate to stay alive. Well, the Atlas do more big stuns here. The Ling will trigger the Immortal. No follow-up damage. That's not going to be good, but monster kill on the Hellcurt. I think the heroes on the side of Quixotic are going to finally go down here. Ling's just waiting. He doesn't even care, but wait! The team fight is not over, and the crystal is down. Again and again. just like what we saw in game number 1. Team Ninja Gaming just focused so hard on the objectives, and that has allowed them to win the series 2-0. So congratulations, Ninja Gaming. My God, what a back and forth between these two. So here's the thing. In all the team fights that we saw, the common denominator for the winning team is that the opponent team overextended, right? The first time around, it was the Atlas and the Kaja getting caught and getting killed early in the team fight. And so that's why Quixotic Vast was able to turn this back around for a little bit. And then the Kufra overextended, and then it just went on and on like that until finally Quixotic Vast cannot hold the attack from the side of Ninja Gaming. And the Ling, though, like a lot of the times I thought he was done for, but again and again he proved to us that his ultimate is just way too strong because it doesn't allow your opponent to touch you at all. And that's allowed the Ling to survive for so long. And with that purchase of Immortal, the item Immortal, that gave him 2 lives. And in that last engagement, I think it came down very useful. Because if he had not have the Immortal, he would have gone down early in a team fight, and that might be a different story. The fight might have gone to the way of Quixotic Vast. And what's interesting here is Quixotic Vast actually has more kills, 26-23. But again, what matters most in this game are not kills. It's actually the crystal. And that's what Ninja Gaming focused on. And that's what won them the game and the series 2-0. Congratulations, Ninja Gaming. Some stats maybe. How much damage is Ling doing to the side of Quixotic Vast? I'm wondering if he's actually the one dealing most damage, 28%. No, it's actually the Export once again. We are deceived by the performance of kills and numbers, but the damage that's being dealt is actually coming out of the Export. 31%. That is amazing. So there you go, guys. I think both teams did really well, and their lineup worked pretty okay-ish until one of them overextended, and that's when it falls apart for either team. And both teams experienced it, and finally it was Ninja Gaming that prevailed, and they took the series 2-0. So congratulations, Ninja Gaming. You move on in the upper bracket. While Quixotic Vast, you now will have to have a taste of the lower bracket. And while they enjoy their journey in the One Play MLBB Open week number 3, now we're going to go into the next matchup. And that's going to be between Ninja versus Booty ML. Ninja Gaming, which we just saw 1-0, will face up against Booty ML, who was pretty dominant as well. So that, my friends, is going to be an exciting matchup. But let's take a quick break before we jump right into it, shall we? Okay, so quick break, and we'll be right back with game number 1 between the next 2 teams, Ninja Gaming and Booty ML. I'll see you soon. All right. Ninja Gaming versus Booty ML. These two strong teams with dominant performances in their respective matches. I'm excited, as you should be too. But you know what, guys? Having casted all those games is making me hungry right now. I know it's late, but dude, I need some food after this. And I'm pretty sure Booty ML against Ninja Gaming is going to be as intensive, as exciting, and as explosive as the rest of the matches we saw today. So let's just get into it as the players are getting ready. We're still waiting for them to join the lobby, and once they are ready, we'll get back and jump into game number one. But for now, let's talk about what happened with Ninja Gaming against who was that? I can't believe I forget it. Quixotic Vast, yes. So that last match was a little bit weird because it was a back and forth, right? There was no dominant lineup, but I called it when I said that the team that should be winning is Team Ninja Gaming. And the reason why I say that is because they just have the better lineup in terms of initiation. Although we saw Quixotic Vast try to turn it back around so well, but the disables and the amount of comeback potential on the side of Ninja Gaming is just way too much. Imagine if the Atlas 5-man stun actually translated into a wipeout. It might have been ended a little bit earlier, but in the end, it still doesn't matter to Ninja Gaming because he can just do that again and again in the future team fights, and he did. After that 5-man stun, he did another one that's 3-man stun. And finally, in the opponent's base, he just stunned however many he needs to. But what matters most, I think, was that Ling survived that initial death because he purchased the item Immortal. If he didn't do that, I think it would have been a different story, and Quixotic Vast might have been able to turn that back around. But because he made the right decision as a carry hero, and this is something that's not very easy to do, by the way, deciding what to purchase as a core hero is actually very crucial to making sure you win team fights more effectively and more convincingly. And that's what differentiates amateurs from the established players. And I think Ninja Gaming, with that last game, with that final late game decisions, I think convinced me at least that they are a pretty good team. They have a great foundation and basics, and I'm curious how they can fare up against Booty ML, who seems to also understand the game pretty well. So, I think we're just missing one single player from the side of Ninja Gaming. I mean, they've been playing pretty much nonstop, right? All teams are. So it's to be expected that they're gonna have to play a lot of games. And also, by the way, tournaments like these, it's not just about your skills in the game, it's also about your capabilities outside of the game. And one of those abilities and capabilities is stamina. If you can show us that you have stamina, you have what it takes to, endure the intensive games that we're seeing happen each time we see a match, and if you can do that again and again and again, that's when you know that you are a good team because you have got stamina. And speaking of which, stamina is running out, including for me, guys. So I'm still excited. Don't get me wrong, but it is getting late, and I just want to tell you that game number one is going to start right now with an Esmeralda ban right off the bat for Team Ninja Gaming. Booty ML will have to respond with bans of their own here. It's going to be the Uranus first. Ninja Gaming will return the ban with another hero they don't want to play against. Let's see who it's going to be. Let's see who it's going to be. Nog Nog. He's a very tremendous Jawhead player. He made things happen without the support of his team. And that is the mark of a great off-lane player. And I'd love to see what else he can do if he's given a Jawhead or any other hero, really. I think when you have the basics of being a good player, any hero on your hands will look really good. Claude, of course, will get banned. No one wants to see a Claude on either side.
Picking.
It's suicide, basically. Ling is gonna get banned. No, Ling is gonna get picked. Oh my god, I'm getting tired now that I'm saying different things when I want to say different things. Okay, we will survive this, guys. We will survive this. Let's
Picking.
survive and see what these teams are capable of. Now, Ling is picked up, and Booty ML returns that with a Luo Yi pick. Luo Yi is quickly becoming one of the favorite heroes to play as a support. Now,
Jawhead.
Jawhead is actually secured by Knock Knock. Now that's exciting, right? So again and again, in all the teams that I've been commentating and casting, we've got signature heroes for players. And for Ninja Gaming, I think we have Jawhead for Knock Knock. And we'll see if he can do and replicate what he did in the previous game we saw, where he just made things happen without the need of help. And if he can do that, I'm pretty sure Ninja Gaming is going to walk away pretty easily with a win. Maybe even 2 wins
Your team is
if the
banned.
Jawhead does not get banned in the next game. So Xborg is the choice of the offlaner for our friends over at Booty ML.
Your team is banning.
Now they're banning more heroes. Atlas will not be played. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I don't think we've seen a game without an Atlas till now. And now Atlas is unavailable. Ninja Gaming's going to ban the
Your
Cho.
team is picking.
And I guess the Cho makes sense as a ban because you don't want to get kicked as a Ling or a Hellcurt. Well, the Hellcurt, maybe not worry too much because, you know, you can always silence the Cho.
Your team is
And this, speaking of a signature hero, the Terizla seems to be one of the Booty ML's signature heroes here. And he is going to be also in the game. Popol and Koopa as a support will be picked up by our friends at Ninja Gaming. And another tank is being... Well, the only tank, actually, now that you mention it, we don't have a tank yet for Ninja Gaming. A Hylos is always a solid pick. But I don't think that's the right one. You want more area effect
your team is picking.
heroes, and I think Grok is one of the best ones out there. And finally, the last pick for Booty ML. It's gonna be either an MM. Oh, there you go. It is an MM, a marksman. And it's gonna be the Bruno, the footballer, the famous footballer. And now we have the 10 heroes. It's gonna play in the first game between Booty ML and Ninja Gaming. It's gonna be fun because these two teams prove to us that they're pretty strong. And one of these teams is gonna be stronger by the end of today's series. It is the last matchup of today in the One Play MLBB Open week number 3. We're gonna come back again tomorrow for the semifinals. Well, more like a lower bracket finals and finally the grand finals. And that's going to happen 4 p.m. Singapore time. Back here, of course, in the One Play Esports Facebook Live. And if you don't want to miss out, do give it a follow. And not just here, but also on Instagram. And you'll get updates on everything about esports and all the teams that's coming up in the Southeast Asian region, including what you're seeing right now, Ninja Gaming and Booty ML. All right, here we go. Just want to say good luck and have fun to both teams. May the best team win. May the best team win. And winning is basically what we want as players. I'm sure these players are as hungry. So let's go right into game number 1. Yep. Jenny will need a new phone. So hopefully if they keep winning, we're going to get enough money to maybe buy a phone for Jenny. And so we can load in faster into the game. Anyway, Ninja Gaming on the blue side. That is Sean playing the lane. Hez is playing Hellkurt. Knock Knock is on a Jawhead, his signature hero. Tubigan is tanking with the Grog, and Jenny is playing Popol and Koopa as the support. Tabe is playing Luo Yi. Jokes is on the Kufra. Alice is playing Export. Bill Den 007 is playing the Terizla. And Psychopath is now playing Bruno. No early engagements yet, except for that bottom lane with Terizla and the Hellkurt. Well, they are... Oh, the dashes. The hammer swings from the Terizla is poking this Hellkurt well. Down to half HP already on the Hellkurt. That's not fun. And Hellkurt is actually losing out farm here because he can't really farm the experience and gold that's being dealt with by the bottom turret. Finally, he can do it. He's missing out a little bit. Well, Terizla is having such a good time. He's level 2, and now he can rotate to the middle lane to help his 3 teammates disrupt this blue buff, but it's too late because Ling got it already. Okay. Now, based on the lineup, we're going to see a lot of ganks coming out from the side of Team Ninja Gaming. Because Knock Knock with his Jawhead is going to want to just charge to someone. And with Ling jumping around the walls and Hellkurt giving them the Shroud of the Night will help them gank heroes more effectively and more efficiently. You know, in the dark, just get in, kill one, get out. With the Grok wild charge, if he reaches level 4. Oh no, Export, you're getting targeted here. Ultimate committed by the Ling. He has to follow that up with more damage. That's almost enough. But no, Jawhead, that's a missed throw. And that means that it's not going to be dead yet. Export is still alive, and First Blood is actually going to go to him instead. And with the rotation from Booty ML, that has allowed Booty ML to take the advantage right off the claws of Team Ninja Gaming. Oh no, that is such a beautiful maneuver from the Export in the top lane, guys. Man. They were so close to getting it too. I can't believe the Export survived that and got a First Blood because of it. P coming out from the Ling. Never mind is the follow-up, so no, we're probably not going to get a pause. But good start. Booty ML showing us why they deserve this spot in the upper bracket. And if they advance here, I think they're going to get a secure slot in the upper bracket. The grand finals even. And that's why they're a strong team that people have to look out for. Turtle has been slain by the Bruno. Is there going to be a challenge by Team Ninja Gaming? The Kufra is engaging. Popol and Koopa will be able to run away from this. They don't want to have anything to do with it yet because Ling is not ready. Now that Ling is ready, maybe they want to go now. Terizla is being poked by Ling and Popol and Koopa. Down to almost half HP. Will still be alive and going down to the bottom lane to try and disturb this Hellkurt once again. And now this time, maybe Export gets to survive again. He will actually, but... with the maneuver from the Ling, he will not survive a second time. Almost, though, because he managed a beautiful flicker. And Hellkurt, with that Dark Knight Falls, he will be able to run away from the Terizla. Almost dying, too. Very, very close. Too close for comfort. And Terizla is actually here. Oh! If only he just released his shockwave there into the bushes, he might have gotten the Hellkurt. He's low. Wait. Why is Ling not engaging? That's what I'm talking about, Ling. That's what you have to do right now because that's a free kill and he will be getting it. Wait, what? He's running away? I mean, he should be running away because the 3 heroes. And finally, thankfully, Popol and Koopa did get the kill onto the Terizla. But the middle turret did not survive to the attack of the minions from Team Booty ML. And Ling will have to go back to farm his buffs before he can join the team fights once again. And now that he's ready, Helker did a great job split pushing that bottom lane. So at least in terms of objectives, Team Ninja Gaming is leading. And now Xborg is getting initiated on by the Jawhead, the charge. And the Ling backup, it should be enough to kill off this Xborg for a second time now. So once again, Ling with his movements around the map, he's just able to just be so mobile and just get kills all over the map. Anytime he needs to be there, he will be there. And now I think it's going to be an attempt to revenge. And I think Bruno's going to go down here because Ling, the ultimate committed, the throw by the Jawhead, that's going to set up the Ling to kill even more. That's triple for Ling. Easy. Oh, Jawhead is not done yet. The wall is up. That's good. That's going to prevent the Terizla to escape easily, but there's still that middle turret. Ling is going to go nonetheless. He will get disabled. He will get chained, but that's not enough damage to finish him off. Another throw by the Jawhead. One more hit is enough, but the Jawhead will go down to the turret, and Grok will go down to Xborg. I'm not sure that's worth it. That's 2 heroes for the 1 kill onto the Terizla. The Terizla will be happy with that. And the Helkert will also be happy with that kill onto the bottom turret. And now, the bottom turret is no more. Only left with the inhibitor turrets, and that's going to be for later. In the late game, when Team Ninja Gaming decides to push more. For now, though, they'll be happy with kills. I think Ling is going to get one more. A monster kill streak onto the Luoyi. Maybe even a double. Missing the stun. Kufra, that is a mistake. Will be able to flicker away, though. And Ling getting poked by the Bruno is no fun. That's a lot of damage. Almost going down, Ling. That's, you need to be careful. In fact, Bruno should be your top priority in the next team fight, because he has the most potential at turning this back around for Team Booty ML. So Ling, if you're listening to this, or if you're just a good player in general, you know who to target. Luoyi and Bruno. That's the 2 heroes you need to target, and that's what he's doing right now. Luoyi, the first one to go down probably with this ultimate from the Ling. Oh no, the Purify will have to survive to save this Luoyi, and it did. And that's why the Ling decided, oh, no. I'm not going to be... I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm out. And that's for good reason. Oh, no. Oh, no, Kufra! What were you thinking challenging 3 heroes on your lonesome? By your lonesome. English is hard. But Ling is now once again back with his blue buff. The middle lane is Luoyi is going to survive once again. Almost taken down once more. Low. Very, very low. And surprisingly, it's the Jawhead that's going to be taken down by the Terizla. Not the other way around. Knock Knock, not having the greatest game of his life. Just as what we saw in a previous matchup between Booty ML and Bantai Public. Wait, no, between Ninja Gaming and Quixotic. Yes. Because now he's 1-3-3 while he was, what, 6-0 something before? That was phenomenal. But I guess it's pretty hard to replicate that all the time. And, oh, wild charge committed by the Grok, but he died midway to the explosion from the Xborg. And now the ultimate from the Ling. He's going to get 1-2 and probably going to get stunned here by the Kufra. So he's going to get shut down by the Bruno. And that's the danger right there. You don't want to let the Bruno live. If you let the Bruno live, that's what's going to happen. You're going to get shut down, and the team fight is going to go to the way of Booty ML instead. And don't you underestimate this Bruno, brother, because he's level 12, and you are also level 12, even though you got 6 more kills. So that means this Bruno is farming, and farming like it's the end of him. Like tomorrow is never going to come for him. So, with that in mind, Bruno's going to get out of control soon, so you don't want to wait out. You have to be proactive. At least you're level 13 now, so you're a bit ahead of the Bruno, but not by that much. Not by that much. You're only 2,000 gold ahead of Team Booty ML, Ninja Gaming. You have to make something happen here. We're seeing a engagement in the top lane. I believe Ling is jumping onto the Luoyi. Once again, Luoyi is going to get targeted and will be taken down by the Ling. Gufra with the bouncing ball. Terizla with the stun. Not going to hit anyone yet just yet. So the disengage from the side of Booty ML will make sure that they still stay alive here. Ling is ready to jump into this, but he's going to have to wait for his ultimate, lest he's going to not survive. When a team fight happens, the throw from the Jawhead shut down the Terizla. Once again, we're seeing some good action happen by being done by Knock Knock, you know? Throwing back the Terizla is a good play, and oh no! Bruno is being targeted, but nothing's happening just yet. Ling is not able to kill him off. Instead, kills off the Kufra, so that's something. But the Bruno is still alive, my friends. You have to do something about this Bruno. And instead of focusing on the Bruno, they're focusing on the Lord, which isn't bad either. If you can secure the Lord right now, 11 minutes, 30 seconds in, I think that's a pretty good timing. And oh, Xborg, if you just jumped in a little bit earlier, you might have been able to steal it from the hands of Team Ninja Gaming. But no. Ninja Gaming secures it. And Xborg might be overextending here a little bit. I hope that there's no real damage that's being dealt. And thankfully, Hellkurt is running away from you. And oh, Popol and Koopa get caught. But there's no more stun for the Kufra. That means it's the opportunity for Team Ninja Gaming to go in. But no, they're just going to let it go without any real challenge. And Hellkurt, he's just getting ready to split push this, isn't he? He doesn't even want to have to do anything with that top lane engagement after the Lord. Killing spree by the Ling. That's some good moves, but can he escape? That's the question. He's going to commit his ultimate, but the Bruno is still alive once again. You can't let this Bruno live. But Hellkurt is knocking on their doors in the bottom lane, and that's going to be inhibitor turret destroyed in the bottom lane. Good stuff from the Hellkurt. So, Booty ML, as they focus on surviving the attack from Ling, they forget about the Hellkurt and their bottom lane. They can't do that. They have to take care of that bottom lane, or any other lanes for that matter. Okay. Jawhead, the Cyclone is not going to help you. Please, don't do that. Oh, the Grok wall. Trapping the heroes in the red buff area. Not going to follow it up with anything, though. He can't just yet. He's going to have to wait for his teammates. Hellkurt is trying to kill the Xborg in the bottom lane. Will he get it? Jawhead charged in. And yes, Xborg will be secured. Now, we're just waiting for Grok to initiate. Or maybe Kufra will jump in and initiate instead. Ooh, look at the damage from the Bruno. He's a level 15 Bruno. Be careful. You might want to burst him down before anyone else in the team on the side of Booty ML. Ling, you're too far away. You need to join your team now. But he's not doing it. Wild charge committed, but he's just not doing any follow-up from that. Wait, Ling, you're just focused? Okay, look, it's good that Ling is focusing on getting buffs, but your team needs to stay passive while he's doing that, not engage in team fights. Because look, Hellkurt is now really low. He has to heal up before he can rejoin the team fight, and that's some time wasted for you. Ninja Gaming, this is not looking good. You have to coordinate better. I know you're tired, but you still have to communicate and coordinate before you win this team fight. Okay, now they're together, but Hellkurt is still separated. And Ling is just going at it alone, and that's not a good sign. Again, why are they doing this? Why are they not grouping up as 5 and fighting a good team fight and just win right out? Hellkurt is just waiting. What? Okay, this is a little bit annoying to me. What is going on? Okay, finally, now they're together. And maybe now they can initiate a team fight. But because they waited too long, Grok is now chipped down to half HP, and now he has to heal. And just like that, they're just going back and forth, taking turns healing in the fountain. What? That's not a strategy. That's just wasting time for yourselves. See? Now they can fight. And they'll have to wait for the Grok to walk all the way to the mid lane. And then if they engage now, the Popol and Koopa, they might be caught off. And maybe now it's Popol and Koopa's or Jawhead's turn to heal. Please don't do that anymore. Please just go S5 now. Please. Team Ninja Gaming. Gonna try the Lord now. They should. Because if they can secure the Lord, that might be game. And no, that's gonna get challenged by the Terizla and the X-Borg. Ling is ready to counter this though. X-Borg being focused down by the Ling. Now the rest of the team from Booty ML is now here too. Bruno is gonna hurt. But oh no! The split push from the Hellcurt. That's the crystal exposed. He's gonna go and commit the Dark Knight Falls, almost getting ultimated by the Terizla. And now engagement happens in the middle lane, but oh, the wild charge is good. That's 4 heroes caught out, and Bruno, where are you? Are you still alive? I think you are, and you might be able to survive this. If you survive this, then maybe you're the savior of Team Booty ML. But for now, I think that's what's happening. A double kill from the Bruno. I thought it was good. The wild charge from Bruno, the Grok, caught 4 heroes, and the follow-up from the Hellcurt actually caught out some of them as well. But they can't finish, including the Bruno, still alive and well, and he got a double kill instead. Oh, kicking the Ling down from the wall, making sure that he can't do anything to this Lord. And look at that, just getting right-clicked. And by right-clicked, I mean just getting basic attack by the Bruno. And in fact, he just went down to Luo Yi. And double kill by the Luo Yi. Lord has been slain by Bruno. This is the comeback they've been waiting for in Booty ML. And once again, I have to say Ninja Gaming is just not doing a great job coordinating that team fight. I mean, before that, they were just wasting time taking turns to heal in the fountain. First the Ling, and then the Hellcurt, and then the Grok. Like, you want to win or not? And apparently, it's not looking very good. Look, okay, I'm sorry. That's not fair. I know Ninja Gaming wants to win, but they're just not making the right decisions, and that is costing them that Lord, and that might even cost them the game if they're not careful. Bruno is just ready to kill anyone. Anyone, really. So let's see. The Lord is pushing the top lane. Hellcurt is trying to defend the bottom lane against the Terizla. And the rest of the heroes from Booty ML is just waiting in the jungle for a right opportunity. Kufra is going to jump in right now. That's one man stun, but he's going to get out right away. Not going to commit just yet. Bruno is running in. Not finding a target because it's a little bit hard for him to find targets, right? He has to jump in. And if he wants to jump in, he has to be careful that he's not getting caught out. And now the Hellcurt in the bottom lane will have to run away from the Bruno. While in the top lane, the X-Borg is going to get the inhibitor turret. Bruno will take the bottom one, and the middle one is not going to be safe for too long now. Especially with this Bruno attacking it. Grok is low. He has to heal up. While that happens, the rest of the Booty ML side will be securing this mid inhibitor turret in no time. Or maybe even killing the Grok without getting any real challenge. Oh no, Grok is going to die before he can commit the wild charge. And the second kill is going to come to the Jawhead. The Ling is in the backlines, but what is he doing? He's just trying to kill off the minions while the crystal is going down. It is down! And the first game goes to Booty ML with a huge comeback, I must say, because they just played better. They know that they'll just have to wait and farm up this Bruno. And once the time comes for the Bruno to shine, he did. He shone bright. that was amazing. And it is all, I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Booty ML. They did a great job farming up the Bruno and initiating in team fights that's favorable for them to win. But I have to say, Ninja Gaming could have played that much better by not extending the game towards this late stage of the game. They could have finished the game pretty early if they committed with a Ling and Helkert to kill the Bruno and Luo Yi first before finishing off the rest. And in fact, they were able to do that for some time. The Ling is 11, 3, and 5, and he's got quite some good items on him. But when it comes to final engagement, I guess they were just losing some coordination. And because of that, it cost them the Lord. And because the Lord was able to push the top lane into the base of Ninja Gaming, Team Booty ML capitalized on it and just pushed all the lanes. And finally, with the Bruno just kicking some really painful balls to the side of Ninja Gaming, the game was won for Booty ML, 1-0. But that's only game one. Let's look at the stats a little bit. How much damage does Bruno deal? I want to see the number. He dealt 80,000 damage in total, while Ling did 81. So there's still more damage on the side of Ling, right? See, the problem is Ling was doing so well up until the point where his ultimate cannot finish off Luo Yi and Bruno. Now, at that point, you know that you can't fight the fights alone anymore, and you need your team. But the problem is Ninja Gaming still went individually to try and maybe push the bottom lane or maybe push the top lane. The point is, Ninja Gaming, I think for the next game, you'll need to work on your coordination much more. And congratulations and props to Booty ML for winning game number 1 in this final best of 3 of tonight. And now we're just going to wait for the players to come back in. And once they're back, we're going to jump right into game 2 and finish off today's series. So thank you, One Play Esports, for putting all this together, providing us with the opportunity to see some of the best up-and-coming teams in the Southeast Asian region compete. And maybe this can be the start they've been waiting for. So we'll see. For now, we'll take a break. And when we're back, we're going to go into game number 2 between Ninja Gaming and Booty ML. All right. Game number 2 between Booty ML and Ninja Gaming is going to start very, very soon. We're just waiting for one more player from Booty ML. He's going to get into the lobby. In fact, he's here now. So we're just going to check if the teams are ready. And once they are, we're going to jump into game number 2. Game 1 was a little bit tough to watch, honestly, because Ninja Gaming had a lot of the advantage for a lot of time. For the majority of the game, they were leading. And I still believe that they could have still won it, even if it went really bad in the late game, because the Bruno was just wrecking everyone. I think it could have been something that Ninja Gaming can counter, honestly. But game 1 is game 1. It was over. And now we're going to get into game 2. And of course, we have to start with the drafting phase. Yu Zhong will open it up by showing his face in the in the top left corner.
Your team is banned.
And that's going to get matched by the Claude. So 2 heroes we know are kind of overpowered, but there's pretty sure there's going to be counters to them. As we saw in the previous matchup between Ninja Gaming and Quixotic, I believe. Because Quixotic Vast's Yu Zhong and Angela combo did get shut down by Ninja Gaming. So that was pretty surprising, and I guess that's just showing us that Ninja Gaming knows what's up. Okay, Uranus ban to follow that up. Finally, the last ban for Team Ninja Gaming is going to be the Ling.
Your team is
Now, for picks, as usual, it's going to be... Oh, yes. No, that's not as the usual part. I forgot about Esmeralda. Now that Esmeralda is available and is going to be in play, Booty ML is going to have so much fun with this. I know, because I would be having so much fun if I can play Esmeralda when I know that she's one of the strongest heroes to play. And
Kufra.
I mean, a lot of these teams are just not allowing anyone to take their hands on and have the Esmeralda for themselves. But now that we see Booty ML is going to play Esmeralda, I'm just wondering, what can Ninja Gaming do to deal with this? Well, so far, they got Kufra and Luo Yi. But these 2 heroes aren't really strong contenders to the Esmeralda hero. As we'll see, this Luo Yi will not survive very long against Esmeralda, as well as the Kufra or any other hero for that matter. The one hero that can counter the Esmeralda was the Kaja, but the Kaja is now taken by Booty ML as well. Another hero I know can counter Esmeralda would be Cho. And in fact, if they don't pick the Cho now, it might be banned next ban phase.
Hellcurt.
And the Hellcurt
Your team is
is picked up by Ninja Gaming. The Bruno is banned. They don't want to see that. It was too good. It was too good. You gotta say, Psychopath played the Brunos very, very well. So now, Ninja Gaming won't have any of that. And Booty ML banned the Cho, so they can't counter the Esmeralda here. Or maybe a Jawhead is also one of the heroes you can ban, because Nog Nog, that's his signature hero, albeit last game it wasn't really... He didn't really show up. It's still worth a ban, to be honest. And instead, they banned the Masha. Interesting ban. I guess they just want to prevent the split push. And, oh, there you go. The Cho is a great counter to the Esmeralda, and I won't blame you, Knock Knock, if you want this Cho. There you go.
Your team is picking.
It's a good choice. So I think there's a chance for Ninja Gaming to counter this Esmeralda. More skins showed off by Booty ML. Psychopath loves his skins. And there you go. Wen with a basic skin. Default display. Okay. Who's he gonna play here? What? What? Wait.
Picking.
Am I seeing... Wait. Are we actually seeing a Yixin Shin game? That can't be right. What is going on here? I mean, I'll enjoy it. I would love to see how this Yixin Shin plays a part here, but... Oh, a Lunox too. This is great, guys. These are rare heroes we don't normally see anymore. But they used to be really strong heroes, except for the Yixin Shin. Yixin Shin was never really a part of the meta, but Lunox is a pretty good hero. Used to be a pretty OP hero, and now we're gonna see her again. But what I'm really, really excited about is that there's a Yixin Shin playing. And I can't believe that we get to see a Yixin Shin. Okay, all right. Let's see how Booty ML is going to play this Yixin Shin. And let's see how the Lunox can deal with any of the heroes on the side of Booty ML, especially that Esmeralda. There's a Cho, so he should be able to help in terms of dealing with that Esmeralda, but we'll see. Game number 2 between Booty ML and Ninja Gaming. The two teams in the upper bracket. It's been winning all their games so far, but one of them will have to go to the lower bracket after tonight. Could this be the last game, or will we see yet another game? That is game 3. And for that to happen, Ninja Gaming will have to take game 2. We'll see if they can do that. First, they'll have to load into the game. Again, in Jenny, it's going to take some time to load the game. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to be here. We're going to be here. Finally, let's go. Game number 2 between Booty ML and Team Ninja Gaming. On the side of Booty ML, we have Bilden 007 playing the Esmeralda, taking it to the off lane and the top lane. Tabe is playing the Kaja. Jokes is playing Atlas Alice on the Export, and Psychopath is going to play... I can't believe I'm saying this. He's going to be playing Yi Shin in the game 2. Now on the side of Ninja Gaming, we have Tubigan on the Kufra, in Jenny playing Luo Yi, Hez playing the Lunox, Knock Knock on the Hellkurt, and Sean is going to be playing the Cho, trying to counter the Esmeralda. For now, though, we're just going to see them farm up some of the jungle, both in the middle lane and the top lane. Now we're going to see engagement. Kufra is caught between 4 heroes. Is there going to be anything coming out from that? No, not really. Still 0 kills on either side. Cho and Xborg is battling it out pretty intensely. Cho is lower in HP, so he has to retreat. And Yushin Shin tried to disrupt that blue buff being taken by Lunox, but it's a little bit too late, so he can't do it just yet. Now he'll go back to his own side of the jungle to farm his own buffs. And we'll see how effective this Yushin Shin is. I can't wait to see what the next war has in store for us. The next team fight, we'll see the Yushin Shin in play, and that's going to be fun. In the meantime, though, they'll still be farming. We'll need to farm. The Yishin Shin, the hyper carry on the side of Booty ML. And on the side of Ninja Gaming, it's going to be the Lunox trying to carry the game. Hellkurt is not winning this lane because he has to be forced out of the lane to recall and replenish his health. And with that, he's going to lose some farm here. And that means the lane is won by Bilden 007. He's doing a great job cutting the lane and making sure the Hellkurt is having a hard time. Export committing his ultimate already. True man stun by the Atlas. That is going to be first blood on the Kufra with the follow-up onto the Luo Yi. That's some damage by the Yishin Shin. He's going to dash out. He can't be caught by the Cho. The Cho will not want to fight this anyway. Even though the Atlas is slow, they still deal a lot of damage, especially with this Yishin Shin. There's 2 buffs. Now Esmeralda will defend this lane against Hellkurt. 1 full level ahead of the Hellkurt. That's not good. Oh, the poke onto the Lunox. Lunox will not be happy with that. See, the problem is, even though you know you can escape team fights pretty safely as a Lunox, you don't want your HP bar to be lower than half HP before the team fight even happens. So Lunox will have to go back. In fact, she's going really low now. She can't take the blue buff. She can't finish it off. She's too low. And Yishin Shin sees this, and he wants to take this buff instead. Don't give it to the Lunox. Okay, the blue buff is going to reset. And oh, the jungle monster killed the Hellcurd. What?
Well played.
He also can't take the buff. And now, engagement is going to happen. Luo Yi finally taking the life of the Atlas, but Yishun Shin will be able to burst her down, and that is going to be the second kill he gets. And a double kill out to the Kufra with his long-range burst damage. Good stuff coming up from the Yishun Shin. So he's doing really well, but I don't think it's because of the hero. I think it's the player here making things happen. The hero itself, it's got a little bit of a rework from the previous versions that we've seen. Now he can dash forward instead of dashing backward while dealing damage in the same direction. And he can also still burst from long range, and that's allowed him to get a few kills, as we saw. He got a kill from on the Kufra there. And still, with this global damage potential, this Yishin Shin should be able to deal a lot more damage when the team fight happens. Oh no, the kick onto the X-Borg. The X-Borg will still survive, but not for long, I'm guessing, because that's a kill by the show. Yishin Shin, though, will trade it away, but not before Atlas dies. The Kaja is actually the one that's going to get that kill. Charge onto the Kufra. Kufra is still down to half HP, but with that Divine Judgment, that will be kill secured by
Resurrecting soon.
Yishin Shin, followed up by the Esmeralda killing off the Lunox. So it's not looking good for Ninja Gaming. Booty ML is taking this away from them, and they have to do something if they want to stay in the game. And Alice just secured a Bloodlust Axe, which means he'll be able to heal up pretty easily with his abilities. And Esmeralda is teasing her ultimate, Falling Star Moon. And Cho just sees it and doesn't want to deal with it. So he ran away. He ran, as he should. And again, Lunox will not be allowed to take this blue buff. The Yishin Shin instead is going to take it. The Kufra jumping in. A little bit too late, I must say. The blue buff is taken. And oh, Atlas making sure that the Luo Yi is not going to do anything. A crazy mega kill streak already. The global damage coming down with that. A double kill is secured. The Yishin Shin is making things work here, guys. I can't believe it. Hey, hey. Yishin Shin, you're actually good. But again, I gotta say, I don't think it's the hero per se. I think it's the player making things work. Look at that. 7 minutes into the game. And the middle turret is now gone. Bottom turret is also empty. Just left with the inhibitors. And now they're going to focus on the top lane. First, they have to kill this Cho, though. Esmeralda will be able to do that very easily. Or maybe with the help of Kaja. Maybe even easier. Well, doesn't really need to help. But that's another kill on the board for Team Booty ML. Yishin Shin. I can't believe Yishin Shin is doing so well in a game like this. 603. Did they finally find a secret that we've been missing on this Yishin Shin? Or has he always been this strong? Just that, you know, people just don't pay much attention. But that engagement, the explosion from the X-Borg, dealing quite a bit of a, you know, good damage. And with that, 2 kills right off the bat for Team Booty ML. 13-5.
Resurrecting soon.
Almost a 9,000 gold advantage. Now, Yishin Shin is going to take the turtle, and now they'll focus their efforts on the top lane. They must do that because they need to take this final outer turret in the top lane. And with that, they'll have more map control. And with more map control, it'll be easier for them to push into their base and also secure the Lord when the Lord appears in 2 minutes' time. Yishin Shin. Oh no, Divine Judgment onto the Luo Yi. Luo Yi, 4 deaths for now. It's going to be 5 after that death from the Esmeralda. Oh no. Luo Yi is having a hard time surviving, let alone deal damage to the opponents. So unfortunately, Ninja Gaming, it's looking like you are going to get sent down to the lower bracket if there's nothing happening here. You have to do something. The damage from the Yishin Shin is proving to be too much. Divine Judgment, again, committed to the Lunox, but Lunox The light orbs will be able to evade all the damage that's going to get dealt. And the disengage from the Esmeralda is successful. She will still be alive. And Yishun Shin will now be able to secure this top lane turret. The final one in the other turret area. The emoji play. Oh, God. They're playing with their food. You don't play with your food, man. You eat them. Well, they're gonna eat them anyway. Now they're pushing into the inhibitor turrets. I'm not sure they even need the Lord here if they can just go in. And with that 4-man stun by the Atlas, that's a massacre.
Well played.
Unstoppable double kill, whatever it is, it's a wipeout. And that's... Okay, guys. I think that's it. I don't think you need to do anything else. You can just destroy the crystal now and end the game right here, right now. Oh my God, what a beautiful play from that Atlas. And another stun, godlike streak on a Yishun Shin. That will finish today's games. And with that, we'll end the games in style. Congratulations, Booty ML. A 2-0 victory with that classy and flashy and classic Wombo combo moment in the top lane. That is some beautiful Mobile Legends right there. Oh, man. I don't know what else to say. Yushin Shin making things work. A beautiful Wombo combo by the Atlas, a 4-man stun into a wipeout. Now that's how it's supposed to be played. That is a higher level Mobile Legends gameplay by Team Booty ML that Ninja Gaming just can't catch up. I guess it was a little bit close in the first game, but this second game, though, Booty ML just dominated. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but Yishun Shin actually is the MVP in this game because he made things work. He was able to poke the opponent so that they are in a less than ideal situation to fight in team fights because they have less than half HP every time. And then he was also able to deal a lot of damage to turrets to finish objectives off. They took the outer turrets of the middle and bottom lane in the first like 5 minutes. And with that, there's just no map control for Team Ninja Gaming. And with no map control, they just can't get any farm. And with no farm, Linux, Hellkurt, and any other heroes on the side of Ninja Gaming just can't catch up. So let's look at the stats. How much damage did this Yishin Shin actually did? 41%. Wow. 41% of the damage came out from this Yishin Shin. Is this the secret to Yishin Shin? Has he always been this strong all this time? I can't believe it. Can't believe it. But you better believe it. It did happen. It was Booty ML taking the victory 2-0. So congratulations, Booty ML. You advanced to the next round, and we are going to see you guys again tomorrow for the rest of the matches up until the grand finals. And thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for staying, and thank you for tuning in. Once again, I'd also like to thank OnePlay Esports for putting all of these together so we can see all those great moments that we just saw Booty ML pulled off in that final game of today. So thank you, guys. Thank you, OnePlay Esports. Do follow them on their Facebook page and their Instagram so that you can get updated on the latest news and latest highlights and updates. Pretty sure that one is going to go into the highlights, right? It was crazy. So follow them and get updates. Don't miss out. And thank you to Meta.us for providing us with a platform to host all the tournaments. And thank you to Cresmos for organizing. And thank you guys for watching and staying with us. And with that, I'm going to sign out today. I'm sleepy. And tomorrow we'll be back with more Mobile Legends action. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Can't let you go.